cool. If you guys think it's cool, I'll rock it.
I think it's a nice example of what today.
Alright.
You got your belt on because we're building this bitch.
Yeah.
But I am going off radio, right?
Fine.
Yeah.
Joe, if I see a dark, do I do anything? Do I pull it? It won't mess anything up before it goes back.
Well, I mean, I totally agree with you on the point. Right now, you should definitely do it because we're not the show. Yeah, and this hopefully doesn't cause you problems.
Ask if we're ready. Are we ready?
Yeah, ask him.
We are ready.
We are ready.
Good luck.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is our first experiment live streaming from Maker Faire Bay Area. It's also our first experiment live streaming from YouTube. So it's all new, it's totally fresh, it's really cool. If you've seen any of our content from when we were at South by Southwest, you'll know that we're wandering around untethered using some super rad cellular modem cloud technology stuff. It's actually the Bond from Teradek that's hooked up to our AF100 camera, and it lets us just wander around. We're starting today in the Make booth. This is the center of Expo Hall. Maker Faire is starts tomorrow, so Friday tends to be really hectic. It's everybody loading in, everybody dropping off all their stuff, and in particular here in Expo Hall, they've been lowering and raising this ginormous balloon thing. Maybe we could get a shot of that. See that guy? That takes people on scissor lifts wearing harnesses. They're building the Make stage. This is the Make fire truck. And actually Max has been totally killing it with this crazy aerodrome that they made. I'll just make it spin around and do stuff. Yeah. Here, wait, tell everybody on the mic.
Well, I don't really know the control layout on this thing. It's totally custom, so I have no idea what knobs to
Can
turn.
we just push some buttons?
I basically have full throttle and I have no throttle.
Okay, what's full throttle? I think that's pretty rad. Good enough
Oh,
for
hey,
me.
hey. There we go. It's stable.
Rad. Okay, so this thing that's hanging from the fire truck is an aerodrome, is that correct?
The Brooklyn Aerodrome is, I believe, the organization that originally put this project together. The actual project is called the Flying Wing or the Flying Towel, depending on who you ask.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Yeah. The reason why it's sometimes called the Flying Towel is because if you make it out, not this material, but if you make it out of a sort of a foam material, it's actually very difficult to control, and it crashes so much that the surface of it ends up crumpled like a towel.
Okay.
That's why we've tethered it, obviously.
Yeah, it would be great if we could put a GoPro on there and be live streaming from that, flying it all around Expo Hall, but
Yeah, the specific reason why this project exists is because it's so fun to crash it into things, but not here, not now.
yeah, not so much. Will you introduce yourself to everybody?
Yeah, hi, I'm Max. I am an engineering intern at Make Labs, which means I essentially test build projects that are going to go in the magazine, among other things. I do whatever needs to be done around Make, and around this time of year, that means all hands on deck, help out at Maker Faire.
Yeah.
So that's what my weekend looks like.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What does the weekend look like for people at the Make stage? Because tonight we're streaming for a few hours during a Maker hangout, and we're going to do our traditional paella dinner. But tomorrow and Sunday we're going to be streaming all day long from everywhere. So what does that look like? What's going to be happening here at the Make booth tomorrow? If you know, if you don't know, people could.
I'm not sure what's going on actually at the Make booth. I believe we've got speakers.
Yeah, there's two stages. I do know. Here's what I know. There's two stages. There's the Make demo stage and there's the innovation stage. The fire truck is in here. It's selling merch. There's a space where people could put together kits that they pick up.
Yeah.
There's
I believe one of the things that I'll be doing and the other interns is helping you if you're having trouble putting together the kit that you bought. That's going to be one of my duties at the Make booth.
That's rad because there's a lot of projects that I want to do for Make, but they seem a little bit daunting, and to be able to have an engineer help me would kind of be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so then magazine subscriptions. There's all kinds of crazy stuff on the tables here. Rockets and little. This is actually the Spazzy robot, right? Oh, it's hot.
That's the the motors get hot. That's the Spazzy. and it's probably not reading too well on the microphone, but we've got music playing right now on that MacBook over there, and it's registering on the Spazzy. There's software that's detecting beats and sending it to the Spazzy to headbang too. Really, it's going to work a lot better as soon as we get an audio cable and get these speakers hooked up, because for some reason it's not using whatever music is playing on the MacBook. It's just using the MacBook's microphone. So yeah, I mean, still a little rough around our display is still a little rough around the edges. We're getting it together. That's what we're doing today.
Yeah, I'm like watching these guys over here on the make stage, and they look like they are sorting cables.
Yeah, sorting cables, hooking screens up. I actually helped install some of these screens. There's a lot to do. I mean, like, literally, that room was half built when I came here today. That little fishbowl area. I believe that's the audio-video headquarters area.
Yeah, okay, so what I know about this room, you're totally right, like, it didn't get built, like, at 1:30 today. It wasn't even assembled. It's a plexiglass walled space where we're going to bring presenters after they're done with their talks, and we're going to get them in there, and we're going to put them under the spotlight and subject them to interviews with Mark Fraunfelder, Gareth Bronwyn, Dale Daughtry, and all of our other friends Make.
Sounds cool. I'm looking forward to seeing some of that.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be good. Maybe we'll interview you?
Sure.
Okay, cool. We're already interviewing you, but I think getting you in the fishbowl would probably be a good thing.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, now you know when we're talking about the fishbowl this weekend, we're talking about that plexiglass room, and right now I believe that you guys are probably viewing us on YouTube.com, but if you go to makerfaire.com/live, you'll be able to select between a bunch of tabs. Not so much today, but tomorrow when all the content gets going, we're going to have the fishbowl camera, the Maker Faire roaming camera.
There's a camera up there on the truck.
There's the camera on the fire truck. There's going to be the Fora TV cameras that'll be taking care of all the stages and presenters. And I'm going to stop talking about all that because look at what's coming next.
Hey, Muffin, over here.
It's a cupcake car. One of the most iconic things at Burning Man and one of the most iconic things at Maker Faire is the band of roving cupcakes. And I'm pretty sure I saw that cupcake just crash into a girl on a tricycle, which is awesome.
Hello.
Hi, you want to talk to our audience on Make Live?
On Make Live?
Yeah, you're already talking to them.
What the hell?
Oh my god, it's fuzzy and soft.
Yes, it is. It's soft and pink and delicious.
So what is it?
It is a giant cupcake car, one of about 15.
15 cupcake cars?
Yes, they've never all been in the same place at the same time, but there are 15 or so cupcake cars. I've lost track counting myself.
And how many years have you guys had the cupcakes at Maker Faire?
So this is Maker Faire 7, so 6 years. The second Maker Faire was the first time we brought them out.
Wow. I love them.
Thank you.
How do you drive them? What's inside? What kind of creamy filling does it have?
Inside there is basically a home-built tricycle with a wheelchair motor and like a children's bicycle front end for the steering, and it's got a golf cart motor controller, so it's all electric powered, which is nice and quiet, and you can drive it indoors without stinking up the place.
And do people just love it? They freak out when they see them coming?
People freak out, yes. You know, oh my god, cupcake is pretty much the common response across all age groups, and yeah.
Oh my god, ponies is so last year. Oh my god, cupcake.
Indeed.
I think the cupcake's a good example of one of the things that, like, I would sometimes, because, okay, so we have these live stream viewers who are watching us from wherever, because they're not here at the fair. So in a way to describe the fair, I like to say it's like a county fair and a craft fair crossed with Burning Man. And the cupcakes come from the playa, right?
The cupcakes were built as transportation for the playa, absolutely, yes.
And how long ago did they show up in
The,
Black Rock City?
the very first ones were built in 2004, so you do the math, because...
Like older than, yeah, dirt. What are the different flavors of cupcakes?
Oh my goodness. So there is a blueberry muffin. There is this one, which is vanilla with pink frosting. There's also one with chocolate with pink frosting that's outside. There's one that used to be a Hostess cupcake that is now just a plain chocolate cupcake. There's one with sweethearts. There's one with peppermints. There's one with candy corns. And there's several others that I can't think of off the top of my head.
That's awesome. They all sound delicious to me. What's your name?
William?
Thanks, William.
You're welcome.
Have fun cruising around.
Enjoy your Maker Faire.
Yeah, you too. Peace. All right. Where do we want to go next? I think what we're going to do is go this way. This is our grip, Blake, by the way. He's going to be behind the scenes, taking calls on the radio from our tech guys and opening doors for us and generally sort of pointing the way. So here we go. We're going to head out of Expo Hall and I don't know, we'll go outside. You know what I really want? I saw somebody eating an avocado popsicle and I would love to find one of those. That's Dale Dortree. He's the founder of Make Magazine, publisher of Make Magazine. He just kind of hangs out talking to people. It's pretty great. He's a really good boss. Oh, look, wait, can we get meta? Oh, okay. This is a good example. Sorry, I'm easily distractible, viewers. This is the monitor that we have that's showing the Make live stream channel. So right now you're watching us on YouTube. This is where all the action is. The live stream channel, which is livestream.com/makelive, is cycling through some stuff, but they've been covering the Maker meetup with the editors of Make Magazine. So throughout the fair, we're going to have these monitors showing all the cool stuff that we've got live streaming. Look at that. Can you see those? It's amazing how many people I'm seeing. I just walked past Bilal and Ayabadir of Little Bits. They're totally setting up Aya's Little Bits workspace. You know what I just thought of? I have a present for Keith at MakerBot. Yeah. All right. It's too much trouble to go back to get that. Let's just head on out into the sunshine. Do you want to go into Fiesta Hall or you want to stay walking around outside? Anybody have any ideas? Any preference? Let's go in Fiesta because they might actually be shutting the buildings down sooner than shutting the outdoor stuff down. So to sort of give you an understanding of the layout of Maker Faire, there's a lot of different buildings. There's Expo Hall. There's Fiesta Hall. There is Sequoia. There's Redwood. There's the Meeting Pavilion. There's West Lot, South Lot. But this building here is the blackout room. You can't tell right now because the lights are up, but the windows in here have all been covered in black tar paper. And that's because this space is going to be filled with projects that glow. So things that you couldn't see if it was daylight, like Architect with their 1,000,000-volt Tesla coils. Like the lightning is a little bit less interesting in the full sun. So we put them in this room and we black out all the windows so that it stays dark for all of the light artists and people making things with LEDs. And it's really just getting all set up. There's a lot of empty space in this building because of the huge crowds that gather to see Architect. They do several performances a day, and there's got to be a lot of room for all the people who want to watch them. This sounds like a Rat-a-tat tire swing. Awesome. Hi. We're with Make Live. live. What are you doing?
This is a musical tire swing.
She says it's a musical tire swing. Are you the maker?
I made this.
You made it? Okay, can you hold the mic while you swing and tell everybody what it is?
It's a musical tire swing.
How does it work?
I don't know if I can do this while I'm sitting in here. Yes. So you should see a light flash if you exceeded some acceleration limit.
That was exciting.
Do you see any lights? Keep pushing it. Keep pushing it.
Okay.
Like
Even though
spin
it's
it.
great, then?
Spin it.
Like,
Spin
grab
it.
the thing and do like
Yeah,
a little
do
thing.
it. Spin it. You gotta. Oh, there you go. Woo!
Oh, I see the rope lights go.
Woo! This is how you have fun at Maker Faire. You should come to Maker Faire. Maker Faire toy tells the best. Brian Jepson, we love you. Tell Brian Jepson. Christina,
What's your maker number?
7715.
Awesome.
You know who Brian Jepson is, right?
Yeah, we totally know who Brian
He
is.
told me to bring this here.
Have you seen him yet?
No, he's like totally awesome. He's like, you need to bring this to Maker Faire.
How do you know Brian Jepson?
Because Brian Jepson was one of the people who was mentoring at Maker Startup Weekend at Tech Shop. There you go.
Really nice to meet you. If I see Brian Jepson, I'm going to bring him back over here. Oh, do you want to do a proper interview now?
There you go. I don't know, that's you.
Dude, that's sick. Okay, so what's up? How does it work?
Okay, so essentially there's a bass track that plays regardless of whatever happens on the tire. And if there's XYZ acceleration above a certain threshold, the lights will blink. And it also looks at the spin speed. So for example, if the tire's spinning faster on some of the tracks, the music will actually accelerate. So this is a dubstep track. I think this is Glitch Hop, actually. And this is a track by an artist which actually hasn't officially released the music yet. So he gave this to me to play with. And, you know, it's kind of fun just to see how people will react to it. We're looking forward to a lot of fun.
Okay, so where are your potentiometers and stuff? Like, where are the devices that measure what the swing is doing?
The devices are inside a tire. So we got an XYZ measurement. And we also have a gyroscope measurement. So that's roll, yaw, pitch. If you're familiar with how planes work, you know, this is pitch, this is roll, and yaw is a spinning motion. So since it's a tire, we like to look at a lot of the spinning motion because unlike a normal swing, you can spin the tire.
So that's where you get that
Exactly.
at Z.
So you get the Z, and you can accelerate the music with the Z, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, especially with the carnival track, you get a lot of warping, so it sounds like it's a distorted circus, and the kids really love it, especially with the carnival.
I love it.
I'm glad you like it.
Why did you build it?
It was just an idea. Originally, it was supposed to be a Burning Man project, and we decided to do it first at the Maker Startup Weekend, and then it morphed into this because Brian saw it and he said we should bring it to Maker Faire. So it's here.
Have you taken it to parties? Do you play with it in your backyard?
We have installed it at one fundraiser party. It's a bit big for a backyard.
And a little loud.
It's a little loud, yeah.
It's the loudest tire swing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
How long did it take you to build it?
We started building this in March, and I only put a couple weekends into it. Probably the biggest challenge was getting the music to coordinate with it, because tire doesn't behave the way I normally thought it would.
Here, will you hold the mic? I want to do the
Sure.
thing that I used to do when I was a kid. Remember?
Okay.
Sit there. Oh, it won't spin. The chains won't lock up.
Yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead, spin it.
Remember when you were a kid and you'd like twist it all up
Yeah.
and let it go and it would like burst?
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
think you
yeah.
have a bezel up there that's preventing that from happening.
Yeah, we specifically got a buckle that's designed for sailboats, so it has a lot of durability.
Yeah, I think when I remember doing that when I was a kid, like I just fling off of it.
Yeah, you could like wind it up a little bit.
All right, show me. Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see. And then we'll watch it unfurl.
Yes.
I like it. Who worked on it with you?
A. Shalander probably did the most work in terms of the structure. I did all the software and hardware, and then we had a couple of DJs help us out with the music and some suggestions. And then only a couple of days ago, I discovered GarageBand for the iPhone, which is really awesome. So I actually wrote an orchestral piece that you'll hear at the end of this.
Cool.
Yeah.
Really
I
cool.
didn't think I would actually ever write music, but this really pushed me quite far because I've never done anything like this before.
That's really awesome to hear. That making the circuits for a musical tire swing would turn you into a composer yourself.
I would never have guessed.
Awesome. Well, it's really nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
And have fun.
Yep.
And we'll probably see you out at dinner, hopefully.
Oh, great.
Cool.
Thanks.
Peace. Oh my God, it's so cool. You just want to swing on it, right? Like, go round and round and round until I puke. Where you want to go now? How about out this door and then work our way towards Midway? You are? You're going to drive the Serpent? Can we follow you with our live stream camera?
Sure.
Oh, that's so exciting. Okay. What's your name?
John.
And your project is?
The Serpent Twins.
And what's your name?
Kirsten.
Kirsten. I'm Brooklyn. I feel like your name is very familiar to me. Are you a
We
alpha
did
maker?
the golden mean. Kirsten and I did the giant snail.
Oh, I love that thing. It's so beautiful. What year was that at Maker Faire?
2008.
8 and 9 and 10.
Yeah.
So kind of one of the old school projects. Not old school in real time, but old school in Maker Faire time.
I have a vintage 2006 Maker T-shirt.
Do you wear it on like Saturdays?
Just wore it the other day. Yeah. Work on this. I was like, wow, this is a Maker shirt.
I like this one too. We don't do this one anymore. I think it says, void your warranty, violate a user agreement, fry a circuit, blow a fuse, poke an eye out. Make. Because obviously.
Zoli has a really great on. Hey Zoli, let's see your old shirt.
Oh, I love that shirt. Looks delicious.
It says, permission to play makezine.com.
Do you know what MF stands for? Mark Fraunfelder. He drew that little guy. Yeah, it's a cute one. She's already on the Serpent. She's ready to go. All right, we would love to film you guys driving it out. We'll just hang behind you. Oh my God, it's so cool. So if you guys have any questions for these makers, I'm going to be trying to check my Twitter. You can tweet at Maker Faire. You can tweet with the hashtag Maker Faire. So either way, I will see your tweets, and if I have time to check them, I will be asking questions for the makers. So we'd love feedback, and we'd love to interact with you via Twitter. This is the cutest family I've ever seen. Oh, and it's got beets. One of our latest websites that we've launched is called Maker Mom. It's a Facebook page, and I think this is a pretty epic Maker Mom right here. The quintessential Maker Mom. Oh, there's an element. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got trailers, we got serpents. Let's see if I can't advance and get this car out of here so we could get the Serpent out the door.
absolutely.
Thank you. I am doing Make Live.
Do you want to see the computer controlled stuff?
Not yet. We're going to follow the Serpent out as soon as we get the element out. But yes, we're doing Make Live all weekend. Did you know that?
Okay, like all?
Like all weekend.
Like Saturday, like 48 hours?
We're going to go till 9 o'clock tonight probably. And then we're going to start tomorrow morning and we're going to go all day the whole time Maker Faire is going. And then we're going to go all day the whole time Maker Faire is going on Sunday too.
So when do you want to see the computer-controlled orchestra?
I'm not sure yet.
Maybe you could run it. If you have an audio in, I could hook it up the audio directly to the camera.
Oh, well, I think what we're going to do is head outside with the snake after this car moves, and then we're going to get some dinner. Yeah, and then I would love for you to show us the orchestra, Skylar, I promise. In case you don't know who you're hearing talk right now, you're listening to Skylar, one of our alpha young makers. He's pretty incredible kid.
Hold on.
All right. Looks like we got a flow of traffic here. One of the craziest things about setup for Maker Faire is like organizing all the cars coming and going, all the makers packing in and out.
So remember, you can text me when you want to see the orchestra.
I promise. Thank you. Thanks.
Now I need to go home and also come see the comp from Expo tomorrow. See, we can divide for you.
There it goes. Let's chase it. I'm pretty sure the Serpent is going to the party, which is where we all want to be, right? All right, I had my tablet out. I was going to try to check tweets, but that was exciting for a second. So let me get in there right now. Maybe I'll narrate what we're looking at right now. This is the GE garages. The Serpent totally ditched us. That thing was cruising. The GE garages, we also saw them when we were in Austin at South by Southwest. They are shipping containers where you can pretty much make anything you want. They have maker bots, they have injection molds, they have CNC machines, they have a laser etcher. They have all kinds of amazing things. So those are the GE garages. And as you can see, just lots of cool, friendly people. They're probably testing stuff right now, but over the weekend, you could make anything you want there. Anything. And now we're sort of showing you the Midway. We're showing you the party getting started. One of the major traditions of Maker Faire is our annual Paella dinner. We have Gerard's Paella, and it's like, it's almost a ritual at this point. Every Friday night, all the makers gather together, and we feast, and we actually get to hang out with each other before the fair starts. One of the things that, happens when things get going is it just gets so chaotic you can hardly have a chance to talk to your neighbor. So this is our time together to do our stuff. And it's a really, really fun night. Hey, it's Pirate. Hey, Pirate. Want to come talk to the camera? These are our followers on YouTube.
Oh, hi, YouTube.
I'm not sure how many of them there are. It could be 5. It could be 1 million.
Okay, I admit it's 5 million.
Yeah, I like 5 million a
Yeah,
lot.
5 million's a good number.
So, what do you do here at Maker Faire?
I operate heavy machinery. That you'll see this piece called Brawley Flock. I've been working on that a lot. I've been running a forklift. I've been running the boom lift. I've been helping the artists kind of any way they need. That they do propane. They've got solenoids that need checking. Right now I'm doing that. Yeah, I help. I'm a helper.
That's awesome. Earlier today, I was skateboarding with a little camera taped to some PVC, and I found you, and you threw the camera up on your lift.
Yep. Yeah, I threw the camera on my boom lift, and I started going up. Camera fell down. I pulled it back up. I put it in a spot that looked cool, and I did 360 spinning around, showing everybody everything.
And so that footage, you'll probably see it interspersed throughout our stream this weekend, but it's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Super rad. I like the yellow and the purple on the harness, too, by the way.
Yeah, no, safety colors.
So safe. So maybe a little bit later, you'll take us up and we'll do like a 360 of the Brawley Flock,
Yes.
if that's possible.
Yes. Yes, I will. Yeah, we'll do a 360. We'll take a look at the whole Midway. We'll get a good view from up there. Let's make that happen.
How do I know when you're ready?
You know what? Now's a real good time.
You want to go right now?
I think so.
Can we go? You ready? Okay. Just so everybody knows, we got a cameraman. His name is Nat, and we're gonna put him on the lift. Can we all get on the lift, or just the two of you? Just the two of you. Will you hold the mic and narrate the things that people see?
I totally will hold the mic.
Okay. Thanks, Pirate.
Yep. No
Have
problem.
fun, guys.
Hi, everybody. Follow me. And I'm just going to check with my boss real quick to make sure that everything's good. Got some cool jazz going on over there. I believe it's a guitar and cello playing the jazz, so that's good. We've got the pedal-powered stage that's getting set up. Everybody's going to pedal for music. That's all electrified, no fossil fuel stage. What else do we have? We've got a piece by Christian Risto, The Big Face. We'll go up in a second. We'll get a whole big look. Cuervo, Pirate. Hey, I've gotten a request from the Maker film crew to take them up to do a 360 view of the Midway in the boom lift. Is that okay? You're all broken up, but I heard a yeah in there somewhere. Okay, thanks. What do you say? Yeah. Yes, of course. Yes. And standing by.
We're going to test in
bet this is
15,
it.
20.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to take them up for like 5.
Okay, I just wanted like Maker to be aware of it. We're going to
Oh.
turn on some fire.
Okay. Here, can you hold this for a second?
Sorry.
I'm going to hold the camera and go open the thing? Oh, no, Nat's going to get in the thing.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Hey, are you
We're
on?
live.
We're live. Hi, everybody.
That was Sabrina. Whoa. I can't believe. Yeah.
Want to go up the two of you, and I'll control it from the bottom?
Really?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that sounds super fun.
right, then that way you...
How do these things work that you can control them from the bottom? All right, so I know that I'm supposed to be completely fascinated by the fire and the sculptures, but this thing is rad. How does it work?
This is a hydraulic machine that has a gasoline and propane engine. So if you wanted to run it inside, you can switch from gas to propane so people don't get overcome by the fumes. And that drives a motor which is spinning a pump, and it's pumping hydraulic fluid. It's like an oil, and that's being put into these cylinders. We can take a look at these cylinders.
Yeah, rad.
So right now, this cylinder's completely collapsed. As I hit different electrical switches, they activate.
Hey, Blake. I'm gonna have the grip take the headphones. Here you go. Oh, the control panel. Maybe we'll get the camera over here to see the control panel.
The camera over here.
He's coming, maybe. All right. Oh, he's coming around. Here we go. Thanks
All right.
for being patient with our technical stuff.
Sure.
All right, so this is the control panel. What have we got?
Okay, here's the control panel, and here's the valves. That these are immensely important. That right now, right here, we have a reservoir of hydraulic fluid, and that has a pump, and one of these switches, or all of these switches, go to all of these valves. And as you open a switch, it activates a solenoid, which opens a valve, and fluid is then pumped to one of these cylinders. The fluid is pumped into the cylinder, and because it doesn't really compress, it presses out. It has immense pressure, and it has thousands of pounds of force that will put this can unfold into a 40-foot high contraption that reaches a lot of places, that reaches almost everywhere on this brolly flock.
Let's go up there.
Let's go up.
Okay. Here's what I think we're going to need to do. We have to suit up in harnesses, right?
Yep.
Safety third. So what we're going to do in between now and then, we're going to have Blake rock the camera, and we're going to have Jillian rock the mic. Oh, yeah, we're streaming live. It's just full on, nonstop. All right, this is Jillian. She's going to hold the mic while I get in my harness, and we're going to go check out the brolly flock. Sounds good. Drop the belt. It's like dropping the mic, except I didn't drop the mic. I'm giving Jillian the mic.
Okay.
All right. I'll go with the left and the right. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Yeah, you don't want to get the hair caught under the straps, right?
And then you do a little. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. There it is.
This is so fun. I'm already excited. I'm already helping. So this is Jillian. Jillian is, what do you do, Jillian?
I'm sales and marketing coordinator for Make Magazine at magazine.com.
You might recognize Jillian from the craft transition video. She held hands and skipped through a field.
All right, put your hands up in the air like this.
Jazz hands?
Okay, jazz hands.
All right.
And then reach down between and grab the two leashes that are under here, one with your right, one with the left. Grab,
like that?
like that, and then you'll reach up to there,
Okay.
and the left one goes into the left one, right through that slot tab. Boom. Got it.
Boom.
Let's tighten that up just a touch.
This is about my favorite number on there.
Boom is your favorite number?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
11. Ours goes to 11.
Turn it up to 11. Okay, and then this one goes.
And that one goes, it's just same sort of deal.
Okay.
You guys look awesome, by the way.
What are the other sorts sorts of things that you'd wear a crazy harness like this for? Just this?
This kind of 5-point harness is a fall arrest protection device.
Fall arrest?
Fall arrest.
So stopping the fall.
Exactly.
All
yeah,
right.
That mostly it's for high rigging. You'd use it if you were rigging a concert venue, like if you were putting truss up into the high heights. Essentially, it's not used for climbing. It's not used for really anything except for safety. And you'll take a look at the leash on the back.
It's gonna be like a little tail.
And the leash is in the lift. That if you look at my leash, let's see that in there. It's some folds. It's some bites of web strap, and you have that close to the hoop in the back. So if you
We'll hold the mic in front of your face.
if you fall, that the weight gets taken up by those folds. That the weight disperses, like is displaced, and so instead of a hard jerking fall where you hurt your neck or you somehow injure yourself from a sudden stop, you stop much slower. The energy's dissipated through that, and it's a safety device. So it
Cool. Keeps you from breaking your spine or crushing your skull or falling on someone.
Exactly.
Rad.
All good stuff.
Okay, so now do I
Okay,
do?
so
am I
now
good?
you
No, I have this one. left to
close
go
that
on.
up.
Because it's 5 points, so we're only at how many? Where does that close to?
I think it's where it hits, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So where do I strap it into?
Strap that to. Okay. All right. This is how not to put on a harness.
It's always important to learn.
This is complicated. It's like putting a tie on yourself or something, right? Oh my God, look, I got that one. We got it.
All right, and that one's good. Okay,
Yeah, I'm in.
and now let's put Matt into this, and I'm gonna control things from down here, and you guys will get a chance to go around. Okay, so now it's Matt's turn.
Yeah.
You get to talk for a
Suit
little.
him up. I'll talk. Come over here. Don't go anywhere. You want this on there right now? Okay. I'm gonna put the. I think they call these dead cats. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Totally. They're called dead cats. Yeah. They keep the wind from making it go like. But my mic handling skills I'm getting better. But if you hear any like or popping or whatever, it's because I'm talking too loud or being crazy with it. So, what have you been up to at Maker Faire today?
Oh my gosh. Well, I've been really busy with Sheena working in our Learn to Solder tent, powered by Radio Shack this year.
I forgot you. I can't believe that after all the chaos of this week, I forgot you're doing Learn to Solder.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be awesome. The tent looks amazing. We still have a lot to do. It's only Friday night. We've got all the way till tomorrow morning, but it's going to be really fun. We're going to teach 5,000 people to solder this weekend.
5,000?
That's my guarantee. Yeah. 5,000 people are going to learn to solder.
And so what is the Learn to Solder tent for people who've never been to Maker Faire before?
It's a great opportunity to learn to solder. It's anyone can solder. Really, there's no reason that you couldn't learn to solder, even if you have no technical background or experience. It's really easy. It's really fun. It's a great way to get your introduction to making because it's kind of how you get started with electronics and circuitry. And we're going to teach everybody. We've got a ton of great volunteers helping us teach soldering. And we've got these really fun, I don't have one on me, but they're Makey the Robot pins.
Oh, like on your logo or on
Exactly.
your badge
Yep.
here? That
So
guy?
we've got these metal badges that you get to solder the LED into and solder a battery into it, and then you can wear it for the rest of the day and show everybody that you learned how to solder. So it's
So what do they have to solder together to do it?
You solder together the battery holder and you solder the LEDs into the badge, and then once it's all hooked up, it lights up, and you get to go around and brag to your friends.
Cool. Can I come help you teach people how to solder later?
I would love that. Please do.
Awesome. All right. It looks like we got a harness on the camera guy. Pirate's probably going to lock us in, and we're going to go up in the sky.
Right.
I hope somebody's tweeting this. Thank you. Thank you, sir. This is so rad.
Let's grab this. Lift your right foot. And Matt, turn around. Oh, Nope. All right. Now Brooklyn, turn around.
Okay. Clipping me in. I hope I'm not scared of heights.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
If you are, just scream. It won't change what he does.
I think it's pretty rad that you can control it from the top and the bottom. I think it makes sense, right, for usability. Ooh, these are sweet icons.
Yeah, they are. You can't drive it, like you can't move the base from the top, but you can control the swing.
What he just said was that we can't move the base from the top, but you can control the swing. So I like all the switches. I'm not going to touch any of them. No touching the switches. You know, I'm realizing, who are the people who made this thing? Hey, are you guys the Flux Foundation representing right now? Yeah? Okay, we're live streaming to people on YouTube. We're with Make. My name is Brooklyn, and we're going to go take a tour of your project. So when we come back down, maybe you'll tell us what the deal is?
It's called Brawly Flock.
She says it's called Brawly Flock. A flock of brawlies. Not just a brawly, but a whole flock of them. Love it.
Kind of looks like broccoli.
I remember you from last year, too. Awesome. Okay, cool. Well, here we go, I guess. Trust in pirate. Safety first. I think so. Is that a bad idea? Are you sure you don't want to light it on fire while we're up there? So she said they were going to test the flame effects, but they're going to wait till we're done. So I think that's a smart thought.
All right, to warn you, Brooklyn, that it's a lot smoother ride when you control it from the bottom. We're going to be swinging around. Watch for jerking. You might get a little bit of this back and forth, but make it up and just give a holler if you want to come out.
I can hang on. Yeah, I don't drop me. We'll be fine. This is awesome. We're going to get a bird's eye view of the Midway at Maker Faire Bay Area. So right here we've got the show office. You can see our bikes and our golf carts. We've got Maker Core. I wonder, Nat, do you think we should coordinate on a direction to go while we're looking at things? Which way you want to go? That was epic. All right. We're just going to let that one ride. So exciting. So here we go, up into the air. We're outside of Fiesta Hall, and we're looking out onto the Midway. So this is generally where we have like our major art pieces. Last year, the Colossus was here, but the Colossus did not light on fire or have LEDs on it or anything like that. So, yeah, you can see the Serpent. We've got the face. I think it's that by Christian Risto. I believe that's the maker. Correct me if I'm wrong. Send me a tweet if that's not the right maker. We can see the cool sort of temple onion dome bulbous sculpture thing that looks like it's been built out of laser cut or maybe CNC cut parts. The party is sort of just starting. When Paella is ready, I don't know if you can see in the Paella pans over there. They're massive Paella pans, and when it's ready, a huge line queues up. Right now, it looks like the biggest queue is for the Sierra Nevada beer truck, which is wonderful. So it makes sense to start with beer, start with popcorn. Oh, I know those guys. All right, so that's Brandon and Shauna from one of our favorite spots in West Sonoma County, Rocker Oyster Fellers. They are purveying popcorn. And it looks like there's a cool rickshaw coming through. And you can actually see into the West Lot from here as well. The West Lot is where we're going to be doing a lot of fire arts this year. And things like the Flaming Lotus Girls, Dandelion that spews fire is there. The Gon Kieran, which is the 69-foot dragon with 250 gallons of propane on it, is going to be over there. The Diet Coke and Mentos stage is also over there. What else is in West Lot? Swaparama Rama and Bazaar Bazaar. Swaparama Rama is a clothing swap, and Bazaar Bazaar is a craft space. So it kind of sounds like I'm making all this stuff up, right? Like Gon Kieran, Flaming Lotus Girls, Brawly Flock. But the makers make all this stuff up, and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Oh my God, it's Lindsay the Electric Giraffe. I love it up here. I don't ever want to come down. Lindsay the Electric Giraffe is also known fondly as the Techno Giraffe, and that's because it's a giant giraffe that plays techno music. Look at all of its Maker Faire badges. Lindsay needs credentials just like the rest of us. Cupcake car. We saw him inside. And I gotta be honest, I have no idea what that crazy colored, awesome thing, vehicle, art, sculpture is right there. Absolutely no idea. Oh, we have a bird's eye view of the Brawly Flock. Feel adventurous? You want to drop the camera right down on that? Oh, he's going for it. Wow, it's so awesome and complicated looking. Thanks for hanging with us, YouTube people, while we jerk the camera around, and we're headed down. How rad was that? Oh, that's the pedal-powered stage. We've got Jonathan, Maud, it's the gas-powered mushroom. I'm just naming people. I can see Melissa Morgan, and I can see Kent Barnes. Oh, Jim St. Ledger and Skylar are on top of Lindsay the Electric Giraffe. It's actually easier to see faces. Oh, there's Louise. Louise is our show producer. She's the woman in charge of everything, pretty much. Wow. That was so much fun. It was great. I didn't want to come down. I want to stay up forever. It's really cool. All right, here's what we're going to do while we're unbuckling, because it's kind of complicated. Would you ladies take the mic and talk to each other about this project? Awesome.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
So my name's Rebecca Anders, and this is Marianne Ortega.
Hi.
We're part of the Flux Foundation. And a year ago, we got a wild hair to make a crazy, crazy piece of art, and we decided it would be a wild gust of umbrellas going crazy into the sky.
Yes, and they have amazing things going on with them. They have a beautiful LED system. You go.
They've got flame effects in them. Some of them have a misting system involved, so they create an entire environment around their very sort of animated dancing form. Yes. They are centered over a set of 3 ginormous umbrella handles, which are not quite finished at this point, but you will see them soon.
They are interactive.
Indeed, they have control buttons for people to make the flame effects jump and leap and change in the air.
Yes, and it's just been wonderful. We've had so much fun working on this project. We have a huge crew. Everybody has participated and put something special in.
Yeah, to make this piece, we had people working as welders, we had engineers, we had seamstresses, we had people doing flame effects, we had irrigation specialists working on it. Oh, God. There's a really wide array of things, and in so doing, we also made sure that people were learning the entire time that we built it. So not only making it was a great group enterprise, but it was a great group education.
Yes,
and
we
that's
share our skills, and we get new skill. We share our skills, and we get new skills from other people. We have an amazing group of friends and family that come in and want to participate and work with us, and nobody is ever excluded. You know, if you have something that you want to show us and tell us about, we want to hear it and we want to learn about it.
And that, in a nutshell, is kind of what the Flux Foundation is about. We really care to make large, interactive, and relevant work, and we really, really care to bring people into it so that they can get what they would like to from it and also add their special sauce to the work.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. It was awesome. Super awesome. So I think what we're going to do next is Let's go get some beverages, food and beverages, and see who we run into. Sound good?
Okay, bye YouTube. See you guys
Thanks,
later.
Pirate. Peace out. Oh, wait, can we watch the fire test? All right, we're not going anywhere. We're going to watch the fire test. Oh, it's going to be good. Look at, can we get a shot of all these propane tanks? Or wait. Look at how safe those are. They're so safe. The safest. The safest. And the giant red button on their control panel, epic. Epic. That's the stop?
Well, that's like if anything happens, that's the all stop.
All right, she says if anything happens, that red button is the all stop, which is awesome because usually red button means go or blow up or destruction. So to have a red button that means safety and ceasefire, I like that. I think that's awesome.
Tell you, what is your name?
Brooklyn. This is a hot mic, just so you know.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I was watching you guys run you down at South by Southwest.
Oh, cool.
And it was very exciting. So now I can put two and two together.
Hey.
It's awesome. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, good, good.
I took your picture yesterday.
Jada, that's right.
So what have you been doing on site?
You know, we're in the Maker Shed just setting up, and it's been pretty exciting. We're almost finished. And now people are enjoying beer, which is pretty enjoyable.
And paella.
Just got one spilt on me, which was amazing. So
That's a good thing,
I
yeah.
should probably start drinking since I smell like beer.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. One of the things we did a lot at South by Southwest was cocktail time.
Oh, great, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Not too much, just the right amount.
I definitely
obviously.
want to go next year because it seems really good stuff going on.
Yeah, I bet you could probably like do shed stuff and teach people how to solder even.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Fun.
Well, cool. All right. Well, thanks.
Okay, we'll come see you. We'll check in the shed soon. Bye, Dana. That's awesome. He saw us at South by Southwest. Did you guys watch us at South by Southwest? You should totally tweet at us, hashtag Maker Faire. # Maker Faire. That's fair with an E, by the way. And we're just going to stand by while these people light some things on fire. So, what did Alex from Google have to say? Right now I'm backstage, sort of, as in standing behind the camera, talking to Joe, our technical director. What did he have to say about our stream?
Well, the folks at Google are really excited to be supporting us this weekend with the live stream and connecting to you, the fan. And what they wanted to do is help us get set up so that we can do multiple bit rates of quality so that you folks on your mobile or on your tablet or wherever you may be can watch something that will work on your cell tower. And then all you folks at home that are on a nice fat pipe can get a better experience. So I just got confirmation that Google has made a change in our account, and tomorrow morning we're going to be able to enable adaptive bitrate and have different quality levels.
So people can watch this on their computer at home, but they can also watch it on their iPhones and their tablets.
That's correct. We're here all weekend, and really what this is you're not. So how do we bring you here? This is our best technology today. Until we can teleport you here and we hit a button and you all show up, we're stuck with live streaming through a 2D interface. But we're happy you're here. We want you talking to us. Do you know the hashtag, people? We're checking Twitter.
Maker Faire, hashtag Maker Faire. And yeah, so right now we're watching them light the brawly flock on fire. But say you're here at Maker Faire and you're over in South Lot and you want to know if they're lighting the brawly flock on fire. You could pick up our live stream on your phone, and while you're watching the death-defying pedal car races in front of you, you could be sort of checking out what's happening in other spots at the fair. So we highly encourage the use of the mobile viewing. Another tool that we've got for Maker Faire this year that's super important and crucial for a good experience is the Maker Faire app. It's for iOS and Android devices, and it's basically the entire schedule and a bunch of maps. And you can add your favorites to lists and create sort of like a plan for yourself at Maker Faire. Make sure you see everything you want to see. And you can get that app at app.net/Makerfaire. So that's it. app.net/Makerfaire.
It sounds like a great idea for everyone to get on their phone and follow along at home.
I agree.
All right, enough with the cheese.
Yeah, let's watch them light some stuff on fire. Hi.
There you go. Hold it for me, Christian. Oh, set it right here. All right, I think that was a pretty successful test. I wonder, it's probably going to burn for a long time. I'm looking at all the propane in there. So, why don't we go sort of mingle? What do you think? Send us tweets. If there's anything you want to see, anybody that you want me to find, tomorrow I'm not going to be as flexible because it's going to be so crowded and we're going to be trying to get a lot of stuff in. But right now, if you were to tweet to me, hey, wander over and go look at that electric giraffe, I would do that. But right now, we're just going to head out into the crowd. Oh, I don't know if we can get past this. It's an obstacle in our midst. Oh, it's an enormous solar panel thing, wings, flapping, lights. We're live on the internet. Yeah.
With the solar panel device?
Not with the solar panel device. We're just filming the solar panel device.
What is it for? What does it do? Just powers up the batteries?
I'm not sure. He has a sign. I'm going to go read it, actually. It looks safe to walk under there right now. I'll read it and tell you. What does it do?
It's a light tower.
Awesome.
It's a construction light tower.
And you don't need any electricity to make things bright as day.
Solar power.
Very cool. What's your name?
Jerry?
Gerald. And what's it called?
It's just a solar powered light tower.
Your sign says Carmen Projects. Is that your website?
Oh, no. I got a whole bunch of different things in the backyard.
Yeah. Bye, guys. All right. Looks like people are starting to get in line for Paella. Definitely in line for the beer truck. That looks like a replica of Wall-E, right? I haven't seen that movie, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I really want him to get off that dolly and like drive around. So cool. So cool. Suzanne, come here. I haven't, okay, we're talking to Suzanne right now. What is Wall-E? I haven't seen the movie.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, Wall-E's this little robot. He's one of the last robots that is left on planet Earth. The humans have had to leave planet Earth because of all of the piling up of trash, and Wall-E is the last garbage collector. So he's all alone. He's all alone until he finds Eve. But I'm not going to give away the whole story, so you'll have to just rent it sometime. I love Wall-E.
I will. Is that a good replica of Wall-E? Would you say?
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. He's so adorable. And he makes sounds just like Wall-E, too.
And what kind of sounds does Wall-E make? It's really loud here, but...
Woo!
Woo! Like that?
Wall-E.
Aw, cute! All right, I'm putting it on my Netflix list. Thanks, Suzanne. Right now we're listening to Joe and Cash. They're sort of the traditional pre-party band. Everything at Maker Faire tends to, there's a lot of new going on at Maker Faire. A lot of new stuff every year. And some things, though, we like tradition. So while the Brawly Flock is new this year, and a lot of the sculptures are new, the band stays the same. The song remains the same. They don't actually play the same song. I'm just freestyling here. I don't know if it's very effective. We're live streaming from Make.
Hi.
Say hi to our YouTube viewers.
Hi, I'm Barry Rothstein. I'm one of the makers here.
So there's a pretty cool story about Barry. Barry and I know each other because we met at Maker Check-In, and we were talking about 3D because you're in the 3D Village every year, right?
Right.
And then, I really like talking to you at Maker Check-In. There's all kinds of things to deal with, like parking passes and stuff, but I felt like we had a little connection.
Yeah, and then we saw each other when we did a shoot for Make Magazine this last few months ago over at Sherry Huss's place, and that was a kick. That was a lot of fun.
So, meeting, talking about the special issue of Make Magazine that is going to come out on the 29th of this month. It's a 3D magazine.
I just saw it today, yeah.
Yeah, called School's Out. But in the meeting, they're talking about, like, what about doing a 3D photograph, or what about 3D glasses? And I was like, we have makers that do 3D.
Yes, we
And
do.
Sherry Huss goes, yeah, Barry. And I was like, that's who I met at Maker Check-In. Barry, you should totally get that guy to do the photographs.
Which we did. Fortunately, at first they were talking about doing all 3D conversions of 2D shots, and they contacted me, asking about it, and I said, that's one way to do it, but it's really not the right way to do it. So fortunately, they listened to me, and I had a great time doing a shoot with them. It's a fun group of folks.
And the photographs are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
So the theory behind the issue is the kids just got out of school. What are they going to be up to now that they're on summer vacation? So it's all these different projects that had maybe been written for the SIP, or maybe they ended up in Make projects, or they were from the magazine, and we sort of staged these elaborate intro shots.
Right.
And Barry brought out his gear, which is pretty complicated, but kind of simple, I guess. It's just two cameras next to each other.
Two cameras synchronized, and there's a lot of shooting involved. I do a special style called a phantogram, and I wasn't able to do too much of that, a little bit here and there, but I was doing hybrid shots that could kind of bring out some of the effects of it and whatever else, and for the most part they came out well.
And so how many 3D pictures ended up in the magazine?
I'm thinking about, well, of what I did, maybe about 15, 16 shots, something like that.
Which is huge, and we took all those pictures in 3 days.
Actually, a little bit more than that, but yeah, it was a pretty crazy 3 days, but fun, and it worked out well.
Not only did we have you and the art directors and all these other people on set, but we had a bunch of kid models.
Yes. Yeah, there were, I guess, 4 of them, and, going from shot to shot to shot to shot, and sometimes the weather cooperated, other times it was kind of like, we're trying to jam along and just, okay, we got to get to this shot, we got to get to this one, and, it was fun. It was a real nice collaboration. Had Jason and Greg and the 3 of us. Greg is their in-house photographer, Jason a designer, and between the 3 of us, just kind of going back and forth. And I was the 3D guy mainly, and what might work, what won't work, what suggestions, advice, whatever else. It was really fun working with those guys. I mean, especially with Greg, with the lighting and everything, Jason's design sense and whatever else. It was, to me, the best of all worlds.
Yeah, and it just turned out amazing. So every issue of the SIP comes with a pair of 3D glasses in it, so you can actually experience the depth. And I was kind of surprised, my favorite shot in the magazine is the one where the kids are screen printing.
That was good. Yeah, I like the screen printing shot.
Reason.
They do, and there's a certain stylized approach that it works well for them. I mean, there's an awful lot of stuff in that magazine. I just saw it for the first time a couple hours ago, and it has just got so many pages of stuff and whatever else. So they followed their design style and whatever else, and that's fine. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I love it. And as a bonus, the issue is going to be sort of a door prize for families leaving Maker Faire on Saturday and Sunday. It'll be on newsstands, like I said, on the 29th, but if you're at Maker Faire, when you're leaving, I think they're going to be passing them out at the gates, of course, while supplies last.
Yes.
But it's just so rad to see you again. What have you got here at the fair besides, the release of the special issue?
Well, I've got a booth. I generally have a commercial booth here, which I sell my books and cards and things. And then also on Saturday and Sunday at 1 o'clock, I'm doing a presentation on how to shoot phantographs over. It's not on the main stage area, but there's 3 workshop areas, and one of them, I think, where they do a lot of crafts and things like that, is where I'll be doing the presentations.
I think, is it going to be the Make Demo stage or the Innovation stage?
It's not the Make Demo stage, so I'm not even sure.
If I get the grip to hold my beer, I'm going to show you guys something. We're trying to plug this because it's really cool. Yeah. But if you hold the mic, I'm going to look it up on the app, and we'll find out exactly where, because we'd love for our viewers to be able to find you.
I'd like to know where it is, too.
Yeah, that's kind of good, so that you're there on time.
Okay.
All right, can you see the screen? Probably not, but that's my Twitter feed. Tweet at us, use hashtag Makerfaire. But over here, the little Makey robot, that's the app. If you have a smartphone or Android or whatever, you can totally check this out. So I'm going to search, and I'm going to put in Barry. There you are. You came up with the first one.
Okay.
Barry Rothstein, 3ddigitalphoto.com. So it's got your website and your exhibit number. And Phantagrams, an amazing style of 3D imagery. Tomorrow in the Make Kits zone. So we tap that, and I think the Make Kits zone is going to be in the Maker Shed.
Oh, is it? Okay. That's not. I wasn't sure.
Again, Make Kits zone. Gosh, not as helpful as I thought it would be. Maybe on my mat. Well, anyways, there we are. And then it shows your phantagrams, and people can take notes, and they can talk about what they thought of your display.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, and then it shows your display that you'll have all weekend.
Oh, okay, yeah. And there I am with my wife.
Okay, I didn't realize that you could exchange contact info. Oh my god, I can email you right now.
Wow.
That is rad. I'm going to email you rad. And I'm going to email you the link to where this is, which is makerfaire.com.
You're good with those thumbs.
/live. So now you can go and you can watch this conversation.
Yeah.
And I hope you download the app, and I hope you guys download the app because obviously it has everything you need to know.
This is my wife Betsy here.
Hi Betsy, I'm Brooklyn.
She
Nice to
wrote
meet you.
the last 2 books I did.
Excellent.
For Chronicle.
I wrote a book once.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. Well, you can't be around the sky without getting sucked in.
I totally know what you mean. Awesome. Thanks, Barry. Get some paella. Nice to meet you. Have a great night, you guys, and we'll see you soon. Oh my God, there's just so many cool friends here. Where should we go next? Hi, Sydney. How's it going? We're live streaming video again.
Okay, cool.
What's the coolest thing you've seen at Maker Faire so far?
Well, I haven't been here for a while, but I mean, Flux's thing is pretty cool that I've worked on.
Are you a maker?
Yeah.
What exhibit have you got?
I'm part of AKA.
Applied Kinetic Arts.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
Basically just what it is, just art, kinetic art. That's
The Applied Kinetic Arts. Neat. Well, we'll come find you in your spot.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for saying hi. Bye. Let's go get a close-up of the paella. Because we've been talking about paella all night, but let's actually show people some paella. How about? Oh, it's...
I just stuck one of these on one of the Rockwell guys.
I'm going to radio and Kate Row.
Okay.
The mic is hot.
Okay.
It's okay. So happy.
Anytime you need any that say anything, just text me.
Are you kidding me? Amazing. Hey, Gerard! We're live streaming on YouTube. We're live streaming on YouTube. So pour that rice. Awesome. So Gerard is the official paella maker of Maker Faire. He's been doing this since the very first year, right? 2006. And he's pretty famous for it. I think he's been on TV, making paella. We know him from back in the day, the Bohemian Cafe in Occidental. I don't even want to know how many years ago. But what I do know about him is that he's an amazing chef. And a lot of people, they've got recipes and they buy a bunch of gear and they get a truck and they send their crew out to do it. But as you can see, Gerard is making it happen, just for real, because that's what he does. Maybe we'll get him over here when he's done stirring and ask him some questions. But maybe not. It kind of looks a little intense. Oh, all the shrimp. All the shrimp. So this has got chicken, rice, saffron. That is a cool looking black pepper floating in there. But he does a vegetarian version, which is vegan, right? His vegan version actually, yeah, he says it's the one he eats most of the time now. I like the vegan version because it's got all kinds of super bomb vegetables in it. Yeah, let's go look at the big pan. Hey, Gerard, can we just hop the fence? All right, here we go. Hopping the fence into Paella land. Hi, guys. We're live streaming from Make Live. So, wave to the camera, wave to all the pretty people on YouTube. Woo! That is steamy. All right, that is a big old thing of paella. So, I think I know some stats on this pan. It's a trailer. Yeah, it has a license plate. This pan has a license plate, which none of the pans in my kitchen have a license plate. And it's actually, he tows it behind his rig when he comes or when he goes to any other major events. And it has a ton of propane. Like, can you see all these propane tanks back there? Making it happen. And I want to watch her do the rake. Oh, it's like a little paddle. So even when we're having dinner at Maker Faire, it's kind of a big deal as far as making goes. You know, like, we're not going to have a regular dinner. We have to have dinner that's like on the back of a trailer and uses tons of fuel. So it's awesome. Can you guys see all the saffron that's like on? This is saffron or cumin. What do we got on the rake?
It's a hot spice. It's a blend.
It's a blend of hot spices. How do you resist just like raking it? I just want to rake it. Oh, not until the rice gets to a certain point, or when the rice
gets put in.
So what's in there so far, if you don't mind my asking?
There's garlic, onions, some peppers that are floating on the top, chicken, and chicken broth.
It's gorgeous.
And the spice.
And the spice. Rad. Thanks. Oh my God, when's dinner going to be ready?
According to the schedule, it's being served.
Yeah, well, things move differently here. You're a maker, you're a bike lightning. I like it. Reading your badge.
This is,
Are you checking out the schedule on your app on your phone?
no, I'm sending a picture of the Paella pan, actually.
What is that?
This is the future of bicycle riding.
That's rad. We lost our camera. He's taking a wide shot, but I like it.
Booth number 87.
Booth number 87?
That's booth number 87.
And what's your name?
Barry Beams Lighting, and this light is called the Oculus, where the plastic housing, which I'll have around it tomorrow, will show you the future of bike lighting, tactical lighting. A cop can shine his flashlight and light up the whole parking lot instead of having a bright spot in the middle which blinds his peripheral vision. You will see every little squirrel on the side of the road, along with every pothole right in front of you.
From that little, like, 1 inch in diameter lens?
Yes. And when you want to reach down for your water bottle at midnight, it's right there in plain sight instead of trying to reach by feel.
That's awesome.
Bicycle, we've got speed sensing, motion detecting brake lights. Face it, would you drive your car without brake lights?
Not so much.
Okay, and would you drive your car at night with just a flashlight?
Nope.
So what are you doing on your bike?
For sure, for sure.
You're not riding, you're driving somewhere instead of biking.
Here, hold on, maybe you can get a shot of us. Your bike light? Yeah, let's show everybody. Here, can we switch? Can we scooch over? Do you guys mind? Here we go. We're trading places. We want to see Barry's bike light. Oh my God, it's bright.
This is the Barry Beams Oculus. The Oculus is the future of bike lighting and tactical lighting. We're calling it a tactical beam.
Did you solder right onto those batteries?
Yes, I did.
Woo! Don't do that at home, kids.
I took solid core copper wire, hammered it flat into strap, and then hit it with a 60-year-old Weller Jr. soldering gun. You can't buy anything like this thing anymore. It was my father's when he made circuit boards in the space program in the 60s. No kidding. My father actually did that stuff. Anyway, but he taught me how to solder when I was in first grade. So yeah, I soldered right on the lithium ions. In production, you'll change batteries just like a flashlight.
Awesome.
Computer server grade 2-ounce copper motherboards, not the cheap 1.5 ounce or 1 ounce copper crap. All our contacts are gold plated. Individually driven channels per LED. Each LED is fully regulated and controlled.
How many LEDs are in there?
3 LEDs, which lets us charge in parallel with high power charging. So the days of a USB charging flashlight on your bike that take forever to recharge, we charge you quicker with our high power stuff than you sitting forever. Basically, our battery charges in 4 hours, and we're running 3 times the capacity of your typical LED bicycle USB charging light.
What other kind of stuff do you make?
Well, feel the weight of this thing. With a 12 amp hour battery, it's only 330 grams. Production units that'll get you to work in back 4 hours of burn time only weigh 180 grams. That's lighter than anything else out there. And the price will only be $189.95. The best competing lights on the market now are $150, and they're 1/3 of the light output. Besides, it's one big glorified flashlight.
That's awesome. Where could somebody go if they wanted one?
They'll be introduced at Interbike in Las Vegas in September, and they'll be on the market at your own local bike store.
What's your website?
We're actually being marketed, produced, and distributed and funded by one of the major bicycle equipment companies, which will be on their website.
To be announced?
To be announced at the appropriate time. The other thing is, hold this in your hand right there.
Great.
If I take something with 1/3 the power that you pay $150 for, they run up to 65 degrees centigrade. That's hotter than hot coffee. It won't burn your skin, but it will make you let go fast. Here you're holding something totally light, doesn't burn you at all.
It's awesome.
Absolutely. Feature. Suppose you find some way to stupidly lose your battery or kill it at night. Well, most other lights, you're SOL. Well, here, or even if you break the switch off, here you plug it in, let it blink and think about it, and there you are. It comes right back just on a power blip, so you don't have to deal with switches or anything else.
I love it. Thanks for showing it to us.
You know what else? Our bracket swivels sideways, goes where you want, and it's spring-loaded. So you can take up all the vibration you want, and your bracket will not break.
Thanks for sharing it.
Estimated lenses, a company called Cool Polymers Consulting, on having just the right plastic, heat-conductive resins, you name it. Custom-made lenses in Massachusetts. Every piece of this design is done in the United States. Heat sinks will be fully molded and treated in the United States. Lenses in the United States. And the reflectors, the reflective surface will be a diamond polish, and it's the same resin and molding and reflector as new Harley-Davidson motorcycles are going to have.
I love it.
Totally state-of-the-art.
It is. It's really fresh. I like it.
So come and see me at booth 87.
Are you going to ride your bike to Maker Faire?
I'll have my bike here with everything displaying on it.
Awesome.
Take care.
Have a great night. Enjoy your dinner. He's not just the founder, he's a member. Is that how that goes? That guy was rad. He had his spiel down. One of the things that I love about makers is they love to talk about their projects. All right, it's going to be a while before dinner's ready. I'm going to re-up my beer and let's wander around. Do you need a beer, camera guy? Can't hold a camera and a beer at the same time. Would you like to talk to us for a second? Can I introduce you?
Okay, yeah, sure.
All right. This is a rare moment. This is Louise. She's our fair producer, the director. What's your title?
Producer.
Show producer.
Yeah.
And you do everything, right?
Well, no, I just set up the plan so that everybody helps create the show.
How long do you work on the fair?
Probably about 4 months or so.
Will you throw some numbers at us? How many people are on your crew?
Well, that's a good question. This year it's more.
What was it last year?
Less.
She's awesome. This is how she is all the time. What's your favorite part about Maker Faire?
The feeling that you get right now, knowing that everybody's coming together, creating a community and making things. Yeah, and it's a community effort, and that's pretty cool. We provide a platform for everybody to come out and showcase what they make.
Louise runs a lot of meetings and gets us all organized, but one of the things I think is amazing about your meetings is you never lose sight of who we're doing this for, and we're not doing it for ourselves.
No, that's never been the case. Yeah.
So when everybody else here is a maker and they make stuff, Louise, what do you make?
I make Maker Faire.
Awesome. See you later. All right, let's go this way. We're going back by the beer tent. I'm getting a beer. Actually, I'm going to ambush Jason Babbler with the camera. Give me one. We're live on YouTube.
I'm still on the clock. Hi, I'm Jason Babbler. I'm the senior art director at Make Magazine. This is my first Maker Faire, and even though it's my first Maker Faire, it is for sure not going to be my last. This is one of the most unbelievable experiences that I've had. And I'm not just saying that because I'm employed by Make, but seriously, this is such a collection of eclectic artists, tinkerers, madmen. It's phenomenal. This is pretty cool.
What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is the Colossus squid. And this is before squids were popular.
What is your favorite thing about working for Make?
Being exposed to so much creative talent, and also leaving at the end of every day knowing that I help that creative talent have a voice, have a place, have some attention brought to it, and yeah, it's pretty. It feels really good to do that day after day after day. Never gets tiring.
So you make the magazine, you do all the graphics, you do all that crazy stuff. You do all of our merch, like this super sick bandana that he's wearing right now.
This is just a hint of all the cool apparel this year. We expanded our line.
Oh, no. We just got an ad from somebody else. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that stuff. Let's talk about my bracelet that I'm wearing.
So these are not for sale, maybe yet, but I started playing around with some leather and the laser etcher, and that's actually etched leather. I made a bunch for the crew. And yeah, so it was like a little treat for all of my awesome coworkers, and maybe we'll have them available in the future. People seem to really like them. So.
Okay, so besides all that stuff, though, what do you actually make? Like, you have a crazy hobby.
I am a crazy sculptor. I sculpt huge monsters. Well, not huge, 1/6 scale. They're pretty cool, and we are going to probably start showcasing the world of sculptors, prop makers, and basically the world of making fantasy worlds pretty soon at Make. So I'm pretty excited about it. More information to come.
Let's get technical about your sculptures for a second, though, because one of the things I think people at Make is they like hearing the details. So, what do you got? What's your showpiece, your best piece? Okay. What does it include?
So I do a lot of. I begin sculpting in super sculpty or even wax. I then will go and make molds of them and cast them up in resin. And the ex-ILM guys, Lauren Peterson, actually gave me first place at a competition where I actually made a big zombie ogre monster from the upcoming Diablo 3 game made by Blizzard. So I'm into video games, video game monsters. I'm working on the huge boss for the Diablo 3 game. It's pretty badass.
How do you know about Diablo 3 if it isn't out yet?
Because I did the Book of Cain, the Book of Diablo. I designed the book at my last job. I used to work in the video game industry for some gaming magazines, so big hardcore fan of Diablo 3. Shout out to Blizzard, woo!
Ow! How many different pieces was that one sculpture on your desk?
Oh, the Troll Archer from World of Warcraft was a 22-piece resin kit that I, for some reason, thought it'd be a really great idea to mold every individual piece. But again, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't even know what Diablo 3 is or World of Warcraft. I've heard of that on the internet, but they're rad. So right now, because people are probably watching us on the internet, they could just open another window, right, and look at your stuff. What's your website?
Mantlestudios.com. That's my sculpting site. Yep.
So you can totally see his crazy objects. They're all over his desk.
Yeah.
His desk is buried. He's got a nice standing desk because ergonomics that make. One half is leather making stuff, leather working stuff.
Leather and monsters.
You know you're on camera, right?
Yeah, I know.
All right. And you're just feeding the trolls on YouTube, probably.
Bring it on, trolls. I fought better trolls in World of Warcraft than you 12-year-old trolls.
No, they're not going to troll us. They're going to think you're awesome.
I love the crowd. Send me your comments. Tell me what you like and what you don't like.
Yeah. What's your Twitter handle?
JBabler, B-A-B-L-E-R. J-B-A-B-L-E-R.
And if people want to complain about the art direction in Make Magazine?
Send that to somebody else.
Excellent.
No, contact me. I want to hear your comments. So.
I think his email's in the masthead.
You don't need to tell people that.
Contact me, but I'm just not going to
contact you. You gotta search for it. You gotta work for it.
All right, let's get the grips and the interns to hold the beers. I want you to show off this bandana that you designed. So
this is an original design that we did here at Make Magazine. We wanted to funnel some of the robotics, the computers, the steampunk. I just threw it all in a big mixer, and these are custom-made bandanas for this year's Maker Faire. So, pretty cool.
Tell them about what I did.
You told me to turn some of the robots around so no matter how you tie it, you see a robot. And it was a great idea, so I didn't tell anybody and told everybody what I did differently. No, I told everybody.
It's all about me.
Brooklyn had some really great insight, so pretty cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the tools on here?
Tools, wrench, let's say drill, gloves, wrench, robot,
Maker Faire.
a lot of gears, a lot of circuitry.
This is like the PCB board, right?
Yeah. So,
I love it.
Pretty cool.
Thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
I'm going to probably hassle you every time I see you.
That's fine.
So we'll just come and find
love
out
it.
what you
I
just
love
saw and what you've been up to.
Okay, if you're watching this and you're in the area, you have to come to Maker Faire. It is mind-blowing. It's just mind-blowing. So, cool.
You haven't even seen it yet.
No, I haven't even seen it yet. Woo! All right, bye, everybody. Have
Okay,
fun.
do you want that beer back that I was drinking out of? That one's the one I was drinking out of. Do I get to keep that? Who are they for?
Me and Michael.
All right, go get it. Okay, wait, who are you?
No, I have
Yeah, no, you're totally on camera. Come on.
Oh, no, I'm not. Turn that way.
Will you show us your popcorn maker?
Yeah, I'd love to see
All right, let's go see the popcorn maker. I was just handed a steaming fresh bag of popcorn. Wait a minute. There's truffle oil on the popcorn?
Well, I didn't put any on yours. It's right here because I didn't know if you wanted it.
That's not truffle oil. That's a freaking shaved truffle. Oh, no, that's Parmesan.
No, that's shaved Parmesan.
All right, get it. Truffle oil on the popcorn.
Yes.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Oh, the truffle oil is good. It's good. This is a hot mic. I'm just going to set it right there.
Sauce do you recommend here?
There we go.
Well, they are streaming it.
Okay, so actually, we got a couple things going on right now. We're actually talking to some guys about the camera. And since we're at Make and everybody's really into hardware and innovation, it's a good time to explain the camera. I hope I don't get this wrong. It's a Bond. It's made by Teradek. I don't think it's in like full production yet, but they send it to us and we get to use it for events. We've done it twice now. And it sits on top of our AF100 on like its hot shoe, I believe. And it holds 5 cell modems. So 2 AT&T, 2 Verizon, and a T-Mobile. They sort of figure out which one has the strongest connection. They break all the pixels up and they send them to the Amazon E2 server. They get reassembled and they get beamed back down to desktops and mobile devices. Desktops were on like a 20-second lag. Mobiles were on like a 40-second lag, which is like hardly anything considering it went to a satellite and back again. And it gets beamed to makerfaire.com/live, which is our website where you can pick between all the different streams we've got. You were? Awesome! So yeah, he was saying the Wi-Fi inside works and he was watching us because, you know, it's all fun and games, you know, unless it stops working. So, anyways. Real time, you're on. This channel is streaming to YouTube right now.
Really?
Yeah, we're not too many people have been streaming to YouTube yet. It's just starting to blow up. So yeah, cheers. What do you guys make?
This is what I make. I use wireless stuff.
Wireless routers and cameras and modules, and kind of seems like it's right up your alley what we got going on here.
Yeah. Too much wireless stuff. I mean, my frequency is all jammed. All the routers, every frequency is clogged up. But hey, that's the fun of it, right?
It is the fun of it.
That will probably drive it to the next innovation where I don't know what band they're going to go to.
I think you're right. I think that when people like us are trying to do the things we do and then it just sort of stops working, that is what forces us to all innovate.
We'll see how things break and we try to fix it and make it better. Exactly. Maybe go to the Z band or something.
Z band, I like it. I like it. All right, guys, have a great time. Have a great night. So, yeah, let's hang out right here. I'm eating popcorn. It's probably super crinkly up against the mic. Hey, who are you?
Jimmy DeResta. Hi.
Jimmy and I met on Twitter, kind of.
Right on.
I tweeted to you because Sherry and Joe, Sherry's a program, or I'm sorry, she's head of Maker Media. Her husband Joe was watching TV and he saw you on your show.
He saw my license plate, which says I make.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he says, I have to get in touch with this guy.
Yep. So.
Which is cool.
So we sent you a tweet and we were like, come out to Maker Faire in New York.
Yep.
And we invited you to the Paella dinner.
Yeah, and I'm here again 1 year, or no, not nearly a year later, but I'm in the next one in California.
Yeah, the most recent since then.
Yep.
So yeah, even in New York we were doing the Paella dinner.
Awesome.
But there were probably, what, like 100 people there?
Yeah, this is incredible. This is like 5 times as many people. I thought maybe I should get online.
Right?
Yeah.
It's huge.
Incredible. It's really cool. It's like, this is really the heart of Make magazine, isn't it? I mean, San Francisco?
I would call it, like, I'd go bigger. I'd say probably it's the heart of the maker movement at this point.
That's true, yeah. I
Yeah,
agree with
because
that.
Make Magazine is like a quarterly publication that we do that is who we are.
Right.
But our website, we do that every day.
Right.
But to me, like, those things are really static.
Right.
And this is so massive and has so many moving parts. And this is where everybody, like, actually gets to be with each other,
Yeah.
you know?
It's incredible, and I really appreciate you guys inviting me.
Oh, no problem.
Getting me involved.
We love having
because
you here.
If I didn't get a call from you guys, I definitely probably wouldn't have been involved, because it's just like I just sit in my shop constantly and make stuff, never pay attention to the outside world.
And what do you mean he sits in his shop and makes stuff? Like, we're talking this, like, underground workspace that's kind of like Candyland.
Below street.
Yeah, one of the things that I saw that I loved there was this industrial sewing machine, like, with a layer of sawdust on it. But, like, the sewing machine is useful and in use, but it's still, you know.
Yeah, we just blast it off when we need it.
Yeah.
Lately, I try and keep a tarp over it, so it's not, you know, because then the thread gets all fuzzy and stuff.
Good call. So, what's cool about Jimmy is he can make pretty much anything. Like,
That's right.
anything, right? Like, you do plastics and latex, you do, like,
I do
fabrication.
basically, like, being here at Maker Faire, I realize I can make anything except for something that involves a computer. So that's the one thing I need to learn.
Oh, dude,
is how to-
we'll get you learning.
Yeah, like I'm still trying to figure out what an Arduino is. Still trying to figure that out. I keep hearing that word. But
An Arduino is a microcontroller that you can, like, plug into your computer and you can program it to do
Right.
things. But yeah, we should find someone who could explain that to
how
you
that
better than
happens
me.
is, I'm not
better
sure.
than me.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's great to be here. It's definitely inspirational, and lately I've been asked to start developing toys. So again, I developed toys many years ago, and now I'm going to maybe get back into it. And so being here is perfect timing for me. It gets my brain going on that front and thinking of little mechanisms and just interacting and play.
Yeah, there's so much fun stuff to play with.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
crazy
I
stuff.
can't wait till the store opens and all the. I've been like looking around, looking at the printers, and
yeah,
my juices are flowing for sure.
it's
So
gonna
it's
be
exciting.
good. Awesome.
Really cool.
So I think what my plan is for you this weekend is just sort of ambush you with the camera.
Sure.
Figure out what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'll probably text you and be like, oh my God, where are you? We're bringing the camera over.
Okay, great.
And we should find someone who can teach you about Arduino.
Okay, cool.
I would like to program some Arduino.
Yeah? Do you do?
No. Oh no.
See, I use my Mac constantly for Photoshop and Illustrator. That's where I start out with a lot of patterns when I do a lot of sign work, or I incorporate type forms into a lot of the things that I do. And I tell my students they're not allowed to make type up. I mean, unless they make up a full alphabet. They have to use Illustrator or, they have to use a standard typeface. Not standard, but they have to use a typeface that's been published.
Who are your students?
I teach at the School of Visual Arts, and a lot of times, like I said, I incorporate signage and typeface, and it drives me crazy when someone's lazy and they just hand draw a typeface that they think looks like Helvetica or something like that. So in this day and age, that's what my main uses for the computer is I always like print out giant patterns for signage, or even if I'm making something that has an unusual shape, I'll tile a pattern together for it. But hopefully my next step is CNC and printers, 3D printing. That's really where I'd like to start exploring and expanding to.
Yeah, for sure. Because like with your mold making or any kind of casting, like being able to print out any object and then like, make a mold out of it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's great. I love the concept of teleportation. Like you design something and then you just send somebody the file and then they print it. Because like I said, this next venture of mine is going to probably involve going to Hong Kong quite a bit. And if I could save a trip by mailing somebody a file that they could print out, I could introduce that to this new team of guys I'll be working with. Because they're all old school toy guys. They don't, they got to see it and feel it. They don't understand this at all.
Yeah, but that's what's cool about the 3D printers and all that kind of stuff. And like when I visited your workspace in September or October or whatever month that was, you were doing like display for a store or a club or something. I can't remember, like a stage or I don't know. Like you make all kinds of stuff like that, and I feel like
that it was a pop-up shoe store.
Yeah.
And it was a pop-up shoe store. It was going to be up for like a month, and I had to make all this stuff like overnight. It was like incredible. That's probably what it was, yeah.
But I could totally see you figuring out a way to incorporate like Arduino controlled lights and stuff into those sorts of things.
Yeah.
Bringing your sort of old school technology like to another level.
Yeah. I mean, that's like one of my problems. It's just you get stuck in your ways. Bandsaw, table saw, screw gun, nail gun, and like that's how I make shit. Welder, cutter, and I really have to start expanding. And I thank you guys for expanding my mind in this arena.
We like to blow people's minds.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's one of my New Year's resolutions was to learn CNC, and I used to do Maya years ago, like when it first was out, and I kind of put it down, which I wish I didn't because I would be that much better now. But I'm going to get back into Rhino and Autodesk and all this stuff.
Yeah, awesome. Very cool. All right, well, we'll check in with you again. We'll probably see you more tonight, and
Great.
I want to see that hot girlfriend of yours too.
Oh yeah, she's over there drinking a beer.
Where's my beer? Grip, give me a beer. I don't think it works like that. Okay, so actually what you can see happening right before us right now is the line for Paella has coalesced. And it's massive.
I'm going to hand this to Taylor. I'll come back to the line.
Okay, see you later.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to check our tweets. If you're seeing this stream, will you tweet at us? Use hashtag Makerfaire. Hi. Nice to see you. What a surprise. Yeah, how's it going? Oh my God, I'm so surprised you're here. We're live streaming right now. You want to say what's up to our camera? You're called no. No worries. It's going amazingly well. Can you hold the mic?
Okay, we have a challenge. It's that whoever wants to dance is come up here and we're going to challenge you to adapt your dancing to each song. Is that the Paella? Yeah, it is. Because we're playing many different levels. Thank you.
Okay, sorry for the interlude, folks, but hope you enjoyed crowd watching. Now that we're in like a vortex of where both the music things are happening at the same time, we gotta move on. So let's go this way. Yeah, let's go find MakerBot. I heard there's gonna be a party there. Hey. Oh my God, I love all the cool creative people here. All right, so we're moving down the Midway. Everybody's still in line for Paella. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Hi, guys. What's up? Live streaming on the internet. Hi, Arn, how are you? Good, nice to see you. It has been a while. It has been a while. It's still a great video. So this is Arn from the pedal death-defying figure 8 pedal car races.
Yes, it's true. It's a mouthful.
They're the members of the Fun Bike Unicorn Club came up with this exciting way to sort of like build things and race each other and wreck stuff, probably, right?
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to wreck anything, but we definitely wanted to build new things. That was the main impetus, I would say.
The wrecking is probably incidental.
I'm going to cry. I said it already once, and I hope that there's no wreckage.
I don't think you're going to wreck yours at all.
I sure hope not. I'll put it up on stands if I have to. And have a mysterious problem that I just can't fix.
I don't know. It just won't pedal.
I don't know. I wish it would. Gosh, I'd love to be out there.
Totally wrecking the thing that I spent how many hours on?
Oh, a couple hundred for sure. But Jan's is also in there, and hers has all the improvements I didn't get around.
You have a pedal car?
I do have a pedal car. Yes, it's true.
Will you tell us about it?
I'll be the only woman out there with a pedal car.
That is a shame. What is up with that? Why aren't there more women makers?
Oh, I know. There should be more women makers. Women, get out there, make some pedal cars.
And then race them.
And then race them. The racing part scares me.
You'll do fine.
She has an effective twin front wheel disc braking system, so she will actually be able to stop, which is something some of us just dream of.
That was effective twin front wheel braking system, correct?
Right. Yes.
What's the name of your pedal car entry?
Well, I think I'm calling it the Susan B.
I love it. I love it. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoy your paella. We're headed off to MakerBot. Yeah. MakerBot. Ah.
None of us are spokespeople. We can talk.
Cool. Well, we'll see you over there, and you can tell us what you do. I'll go find Keith.
Yeah, Keith.
Awesome. All right. See you guys later. Oh, wait. We're not going to get to the space before we find Keith. We just found you already. Hi. What's your name? I'm Brooklyn. Nice to meet you.
I'm Keith.
Hello, Keith. How are you?
Awesome. I'm keeping it awesome.
So we were going over to MakerBot to find you and people and see the space and party around, but...
Oh, yeah, we have a robot petting zoo, and you should totally come by and check it out, because it's awesome.
Is that after Paella, or...?
Well, I'm online for Paella, but we haven't really moved it all, because I think they're preparing Paella.
Yeah.
But you should definitely come by the robot petting zoo. It's running Saturday and Sunday at Maker Faire 2012 at the Bay Area.
That again was Maker Faire Bay Area 2012.
I don't know if you've ever been to Maker Faire, but it's a lot of fun. And there's other attractions that are going on besides the robot petting zoo.
You're not going to tell us about that?
No, actually, in our booth, there's like 3 other attractions, but they're totally secret, so you have to come by and check it out. And you can win prizes throughout the day if you subscribe to our Twitter at MakerBot. You can win prizes, so it's just really awesome.
I think we're getting photobombed. Photobombed? I love them. I love them.
Look at how cute this is. Ow! Ow!
Did that hula hooping bird bite you? I love them.
Thank you. So, yeah, they're called robo-birds. This one's made all out of popsicle sticks. It changes its behavior based off of what hat it's wearing. And this is our laser cut prototype kit version, so it's the bare bones model. And
oh my god, I love it.
Yeah.
This one's shy.
That one is a little shy.
Yeah.
Baby. It's awesome. It doesn't hurt too much. Only a little.
Yeah, they're designed to be cute and cuddly robots.
They're adorable. What goes into making one of them?
So basically it's the frame and then the base, all the servos, and then the microcontroller inside.
How many servos and what kind of microcontroller?
There's 3 servos, 2 for the wings, 1 for the beak. And the beak works off of a beak mechanism, so that's why it only uses 1. And the microcontroller is an Arduino.
Excellent. Excellent. I love it. I like this purple sparkle hat. There's some art to this beyond just the electronics.
Yeah, lots of art. That's one of my favorite parts.
What are their names? Do they have names?
No.
Awesome. That's so awesome. They're making the most adorable electronic chirping noises you've ever heard. Let me get the mic up close. I would also say that's the best combination of LED and googly eyes I've ever seen ever. Like, why not just put LEDs behind everything with googly eyes? It's just beginning. LEDs and googly eyes. Like, you've inspired me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what are you going to make?
I kind of think maybe I just want like a pair of glasses that are LED glowing through the glasses and then have googly eyes on them.
Oh, okay. So kind of like the other person that's showing their glasses.
Somebody else has LED googly eye glasses?
Not with the googly eyes, just glasses.
Do you know who they are?
No.
All right, we'll have.
They have glasses on with LEDs, so.
We're gonna have to look them up. Awesome. Well, so what booth are you in?
I'm in Expo Hall, in one of the corners, I think northwest.
Are you Robot Girl? Robot Girl, you're famous and awesome. Are you shy? A little bit. Well, I think it's rad that I get to meet you. The reason I know that you're a Robot Girl is because, one, I do the Twitter for Maker Faire. So when like our publisher Dale was on CNN, like we had a cool conversation then, and then not long ago somebody did an interview with you. Who did the interview?
It was Lem from Robot Streams at Robo Games. It was really cool.
And it got picked up by Adafruit, and then we posted it on MakeScene, and then I tweeted it, and it was the most popular link I sent out all week was the interview I did with you.
Yeah, I don't know how it got so popular, like 10,000 views. It's
because you're freaking awesome. Like, that's honestly why it got so popular.
Well, that's very nice of you to say, so thank you.
It's true. I never really lie. But yeah, so Dale told me, like, Robot Girl's here, and I was so excited to meet you, and then our video production room is right by where your spot is.
Oh, yeah, it's fun. I get to meet everyone really easily, so, yeah.
So I saw your spot, and so anyways, it's really nice to meet you. I'm a major fan.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Do you have a website that we could tell our viewers about?
Yeah, it's robotgirl.com, so ROBOTGRRL.
Girl, it's so punk.
Yeah, that's what I say when I'm angry at my computer. Grr.
Yeah, do you get anywhere being angry at your computer?
No.
No, that's the thing about computers, right? Like, it doesn't matter how mad you get. They're not going to do anything different. One of my other favorite things about, sort of knowing you on the internet is interacting with you on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle?
Robot Girl.
How many R's is that? Not counting the first R in robot, just the R's in girl.
So, 2.
Robot Girl with 2 R's and an L.
Yep.
Cool. We'll have fun, eat some dinner, and we'll come bother you in Expo Hall soon. Probably every time we go to the office and every time we leave the office. Awesome.
Cool.
Bye-bye, bird. Ah! See you later. Did you guys? Oh my God! Really? You guys have chairs? 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 Oh, John is a clever, clever man with the chairs. Did everybody hear that? Vegetarians get to go to the front of the line. Vegetarians get to. Yeah. No, John. Vegetarians. The vegetarian paella is probably done sooner, so you can just head on up and get your veggie paella. Yep.
So if you're a vegetarian, you can
go to the front of the line.
There's people who are
it's true.
Sprinting.
It's true. Don't be pretend vegetarians just so you can cut. But yes, the word on the street from further up in the line is vegetarians can go get it.
I don't want to have beer in my hand.
Oh. Are you going to talk to me?
Yes.
What's your name?
So who are you?
I'm Brooklyn.
I lived in Brooklyn. When I was 2 to 6, I lived in Brooklyn, New York. So I am Zeno Ocasio. I am here. I guess I'm a maker.
You guess? I bet you are.
I actually am a maker. I am here working. We have a booth. It's called One Shot Documentary, and we're teaching people how to use their cell phones to do a single shot documentary film. It'll be about a minute long, plus or minus a little bit. So we're going to teach them how to think about framing their shots and moving it around. It's part of a bigger project that's called Participate. It's a documentary film that I am directing, and it's about maker culture and the participatory culture, which I think Maker is a part of. It's about the bigger scene of participatory culture and how that is realigning the culture in America. I think that this maker culture has a very big lesson to teach dominant culture about how to engage and be an active, proactive, creative agent in your own life. I think makers are an amazing group of individuals who have really seized on taking control of their own lives. And it's through making little electronics, big giant wooden sculptures like this over here. Think that big flux art piece. And
just making stuff that you could buy, and instead of buying it, you're making it. Or when it's broken, you fix it.
When it's broken, you fix it. It's being a creative agent in your own life. It's stop being a passive consumer and becoming a creative actor.
I love it.
And that's what my documentary film is about.
And so, is it a documentary film that's like crowdsourced with cell phone videos?
We are going to use some cell phones. We also have we're developing a platform that's going to be a game, so people can, so we can encourage people to make the kind of videos that we want. So yes, we are bringing a crowdsourcing element into it, because after all, what is a film called Participate without a little bit of participation?
Yeah.
We're actually working on ways that we'll have editing decision making that'll be participatory, and all of our screenings for pre-release will be participatory events. Well, we'll bring in makers, burners, and other people who create participatory experiences into the event. So the screening will only be part of what ultimately becomes the actual watching the movie will only be part of what is the larger participatory experience of coming to one of the screenings.
That's awesome. That's really, really cool. What's the movie's called Participatory if people want to see it or go to your website or whatever?
The movie is called Participate.
Participate, pardon me.
And the website is pp-fw.com. And you can go there and find out all you need to know about the film. We have a Kickstarter going currently. The link's there. And you can see some of the short videos that we've made since I've been on the road since October.
Awesome. So right now we're live streaming to our YouTube channel, and I know that people who watch YouTube are making videos to put on YouTube. Do you have like one quick tip you could give them for making a great video with their cell phone?
Yes, the one quick tip is think about what you're going to do. You want to, it's one quick tip is think about establishing where you are, showing what you want to show, and giving a closeout. Long shots of one particular item are boring to watch. You want to be able to give the viewer some variety in imagery. So show an establishment shot. Where are you? What are you doing? Then show the thing you want to show. Make that the longest part of your video. And then show something and close it out and say, who you are and what you're doing.
I love it. Thank you. Thanks very much. We'll come check you out.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
In the front of this one building right here.
Fiesta Hall.
Yes.
Cool.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
You too.
See you later. That was neat. I like walking the line. I like walking the Paella line. Why do you have 2 beers?
I'm just holding this for someone.
For me?
Yeah.
Really?
Sure, why not?
Cheers.
Just have to salt.
Oh wait, I have my own. Sorry, I don't. I'm stealing people's beers again.
Hey, you're doing it right. You're motivated. It's ongoing.
All right, I have 3 plastic cups.
It's microphone lubricant, right?
Dude, I'm guessing you know because you say eco-educational videos on your... Oh, Eco Jaunts! Do you remember me?
Yeah, from South by.
Woo! Enchanted Forest! Yeah, I want to talk about poop.
Not this trip.
What are you on right now? What kind of lens are you on, camera guy?
I don't know.
Camera guy doesn't know what kind of lens he's using?
It was in the kit. It was in the case.
It was in the case when he opened it up. He threw it on there, and now we're rolling. That's how we do it at Maker Faire, right? All right, we're cruising the line, Oh, look who it is. It's Lenore. What's happening? You want to talk to us while you're in line for Paella?
I am waiting in line.
I didn't mean to cut in front of you.
And this is Chris Gamble, who runs the Amp Hour. This is Chris Gamble, who runs the Amp Hour. He's awesome.
Could you guys do me a favor while you're in line for Paella? Yes. Will you interview each other while I go check the Twitter stream? Sweet. Thank you.
All right, this is a little weird.
Yeah, this is a little strange. So what are we doing? Make TV here?
Yeah, make TV. Are we rolling? We're rolling too? All right. This is Chris Gamble of the Amp Hour, and I'm talking to Lenore. Lenore Edmund, yes. And we're waiting for Paella at the Make Friday night event. We're going to move back a little bit here, where this is a moving event. And I'm not really the video person. I'm more of an audio person. But what are you looking forward to most about the Paella?
The paella, standing in line and talking to people.
That's the best part.
I tell you, the best part of the paella is hanging out with all of the cool people at Maker Faire and getting to talk about your projects and what you've been working on since last Maker Faire, because you don't get to see these people very often in person.
Right. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And what are you showing off this year?
We have the Digicomp 2, which is our mechanical computer. It adds, it subtracts, it divides, it multiplies. It can calculate the 2's complement of a number.
Yes, 2 complements.
2's complement's awesome. So it's a digital binary mechanical computer. It's a lot of fun. You'll have to come by and try it out.
I've seen it once before, but it's everyone should go see it. I'm not sure if they'll see this before the end of the weekend, but hopefully so. It's a great exhibit.
If you want, there is a video. There's a video on YouTube.
Oh, this is live.
Okay, there's a video on YouTube. Just search for Digicomp 2. You'll find it, and so you can go and watch how it does computations and so on.
Yeah, it's great, and you just watch all. I saw the 3x3, the 3x3 x 13 multiplication you and Wendell did.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You know, like you just never think about computing like that, but then. You know, when you actually see it, you're like, oh, that's what my processor's doing. That's what it's ALU type of unit, right?
Absolutely. And what's really fun about it is it's run by gravity. So when you're carrying a number, the ball actually falls down and triggers the next carry in multiplication and addition. It's just it's so visceral.
That's crazy. All right. So any sights or sounds that you're looking forward to this weekend?
I love seeing the look on kids' face when they see that carry operation, when they understand that carrying is a physical thing. So that's my favorite thing, probably. The other thing that I love, we were talking earlier about digital and analog engineering, and around the Bay Area, we have a lot of old analog engineers, the people who have been here, who are the core of what has become the maker movement. These are the people who started the computer industry, and they come to Maker Faire and they wander around and they look at the exhibits and they see a lot of these unfinished projects and these interesting things, but they come and they watch the Digicomp 2 and they look at it and they just kind of watch the computation and they nod. Yeah. And that's like the best reinforcement that I did something cool of anything. All they do is nod, and I'm like,
yes,
oh,
that's right. That's right, yes.
I did it correctly. I have validation.
You have computed correctly.
Yeah, so that's one of the things I'm looking forward to.
That's awesome.
How about you? What are you looking forward to about Maker Faire?
Well, this is actually my first Maker Faire. My first time on camera at Maker Faire, actually.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to like the big iron kind of stuff. The just the big artistic installations. There's fire going off in the background. I'm sure they've already shown previews of that, and I don't know. It's just kind of everything. I'm really kind of apprehensive about crowds, just because I'm in a very sparse area where I usually am.
We're geeks. We're really good in our basements.
I mean, yeah, that is a genuine concern, and so I'm a little worried about that. But I think really, the staff here is really set up for this kind of thing. I think they have lots of great volunteers.
They do a great job with managing the crowds and making sure everybody can get through and see lots of amazing things. But it is really cool to see the large-scale art installations, because a lot of us don't go to events like Burning Man where these things show up. And so this is an event where you can get your kids out to see some of these large-scale art installations that you wouldn't otherwise be able to see, except maybe by going to an art museum or some kind of thing like cultural event like that. But this, you get to see so many of them here.
Right. Yeah. And actually, I saw one. I saw the Because We Can blog, and I saw their. I think it was a combined effort for the Dragon vehicle.
The Serpent twins? The Serpent twins.
Right.
Yeah, I saw them over there. I haven't seen them in action yet.
I saw them right when we were coming in, and I'd seen that before, and like, oh wow, that's just as impressive. It's kind of like a serpent head within like barrels
and doesn't it have flames? It has some kind of flame art with it too.
Right, it's flames coming out the mouth, and I think it lights up at night. Lots of LEDs.
Fire art is cool.
Fire art always grabs attention, because it's kind of sound and sight,
the sound and the heat. There's so many senses that are almost overwhelmed here at Maker Faire.
Yeah.
So many makers are pyros at heart.
Yeah,
so many makers are pyros at heart.
Right, exactly. The pyrotechnics is always always delights the senses and scares the heck out of me. I mean, I've never been a pyro myself, but so was.
Really?
No, I never.
Learning stuff is cool.
Well, you know.
It's a good thing I got into electronics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Otherwise, something would have happened. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. So, any other things? So, since this is my first time, any things I should see? Any other?
Well, you should try to see everything.
I heard that I shouldn't try and see everything because it'll stress me out.
Okay, what you should do is walk around and keep your mind open. When you see something that interests you or something, blinky or shiny, you should go in and ask that maker about it, about what it was that drew them to make that project and how it was that they developed it, why did they get there, what's important about it to them, because the stories that the makers have about their projects are fascinating. So, don't worry about seeing everything, but do try and get around everywhere, and then when something draws you in, don't be afraid to spend time with it and really get into the story behind it.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That is good to have almost like an opening question for makers, because they're answering the same question a lot, but at the same time you want to hear about what they're doing, what the process was, how you can learn from them and stuff like that. I'm a little concerned we're getting to the Paella line. Are we going to actually get live footage of the Paella line? Is that?
We are almost to Paella.
Okay, all right. We are almost to Paella here. It's a countdown. This is like New Year's Eve.
Yeah, 10, 9, right. Smells good.
Might get Paella on the microphone.
Non-vegan options past the tree.
You want to take this back? Okay. That's great.
They're dead animal past the tree or before
Dead animal past the tree.
Okay.
Dead animals past the tree.
My, what a big camera you have. It's a mighty big camera you have. Maker TV. I want my Maker. Is it reality TV or is it reality live? It's reality invention. I don't know why. There's no stock.
I see you behind the camera before. How you doing?
Who's vampire? Excuse me. Sorry.
You're not missing anything. We're talking about old coworkers. Boy, they're not even like.
Vegan?
Vegans just ready to rock? One more vegan?
I'm ready to take the mic. I've got something crazy to show you guys. How's it going?
Good. See, nobody knows about the vegan. It's just sitting there.
The vegan is delicious. All right, you guys ready? I have the craziest, coolest thing to show you in the world. It's so good. It's adorable. I hope that all the people in the world are watching YouTube right now because this is it. This thing next is it.
Is that going straight to YouTube right now?
Straight to YouTube. We're live streaming, baby. Don't say that. We're live.
So sick.
I love the unicorns. All right. You ready, camera guy? Yeah? Okay. Come check it out. So I totally ditched so that I could check Twitter, and I ended up sitting down next to this family, and I met one of the most amazing people in the world, and his name is Dr. 13. So let's see what he has to say. Hi, remember me?
Yeah, but why don't you got that?
I have this so that we could talk about some of your favorite things in the world. So what did you tell me that you lost? You said you lost something.
A TARDIS.
You lost your TARDIS?
Yeah.
And why is it easy to lose a TARDIS?
Cause, I don't know.
Well, what do TARDISes do that make them kind of hard to find?
Well, it doesn't travel.
How do they travel?
I said my little TARDIS doesn't travel.
Oh, the little TARDIS doesn't travel. What do the big TARDISes do, though?
They travel in time and space.
Where do they go in time and space?
Well, they go to different planets in time and space.
And what are they doing going through different planets?
Well, the TARDIS just flashes up, then you can see it. That's what happens.
What else happens?
It can flash to go to.
It's kind of complicated, huh? Yeah. Okay, well, who's the doctor?
The one that's special.
The special one? And what's up with him?
I don't know what's up with him.
What's his name?
Matt Smith.
Ah.
Matt Smith.
And who's John Baker?
I don't know that number, Doctor.
Oh, how many doctors are there?
There's too much I can do.
More than you can do? Yeah. So, if you lost your TARDIS, what are we going to do to find you a new one?
Well, blue is my favorite color.
Blue's your favorite color?
Yeah.
And what color are TARDISes?
Blue.
They are blue. You're right.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this. It's not blue, but I hope you enjoy it. And thank you for talking to us, Dr. 13. No, you're welcome. Thanks for talking to us about the doctor and your TARDIS. Oh, yeah, what shoes do you have on?
The tenant ones. Oh. I didn't lose them either.
You know you didn't lose those.
No,
And
never lose them.
no.
No, I put them away all the time.
Oh, they're so cute. I hope you enjoy your cupcake. Say hi to your mom.
Hi, Mommy.
Bye, guys. The URL for this is makerfaire.com/live, and she can check it out, and it should be archived there. So what booth are you guys? What do you guys make? Taiko drums. Okay, so we did a video about the taiko drums. Yeah. How's that guy? There he is. Did you see? He's giving you the thumbs up. Yeah. So.
I mean, about halfway through the interview, I got just incredibly nervous and got really choppy.
You're supposed to start nervous and then get relaxed.
I know, but.
Yeah. Well, I love the taiko drums. I promise. Yeah, what I liked about you was like you were saying how you didn't know you had it in you. And I have no rhythm, and I would like you to help me find it.
We can teach anybody to play the drums.
And you teach anybody to make drums too, right?
Yes. So, come learn how to make drums, learn how to play the drums, and hang out with us and have a bunch of fun. And then once we get you hooked, you'll be a taiko player for life.
I can't wait. I'll definitely come see you guys. See you later. Goodbye, Dr. 13. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye with a mouthful of red velvet cupcake. Delicious. See you guys later. Hey, what makers are you?
We are the sense of things.
The sense of things?
Like the Internet of Things, but sensors and things.
Cool. And where are you?
7443 in the main hall, pretty much right through the doors.
In Expo? Or
The main hall, yeah. Main Expo.
right near the Make booth?
Right.
Okay, we'll definitely
across
see
the
you.
Oracle.
Yeah, we're going to be doing this all weekend, going around all weekend. So send everybody the link, makerfaire.com/live. Awesome. Bye, guys. See you later. Oh, sorry, sir. Wow. Could you believe him? Was that not the cutest thing you've... Okay, Blake. All right, we're doing a little post interview.
Okay.
How freaking cute was that?
I mean, any kid who has a TARDIS in the first place is amazing, but a little kid who lost his TARDIS, that's just adorable.
Like, and I get that he was... So what happened is I left you guys with Evil Mad Scientist Laboratories, and then I went to check Twitter, and this little boy sits down next to me, and he's like, I lost my TARDIS. And I was like, you did? And he goes, yeah, they could travel through space and time. And we just, like, he just went on and on about Doctor Who. And I had his grandma call Mom and ask for permission for us to stream him.
Nice.
But I think in that time, he kind of lost a little bit of his flow.
Right.
Because he was going nuts. And I couldn't keep up. I was like, do you know how to knit? You should totally knit yourself a scarf. That's all I had.
Yeah.
That guy was adorable. Oh, my God. All right, so what time is it right now? Do you know? 7:20. So we have basically 40 more minutes before the party wraps up, and I think we should head over. Let's look at the MakerBot space, and then circle back around, get some dinner, or we could watch these people building their crazy thing. Yeah, let's cover a little bit more ground. Let's go see MakerBot. Thanks. Dr. 13 makes me want to have babies and make them watch science fiction movies. Oh, it's the Learn to Solder tent. And here's MakerBot. Oh, wait, we're sticking with the Learn to Solder for a second. We're going to grab an establishing shot. Another beer tent. I don't know if soldering and beer makes a lot of sense, but I like it. What's happening in the petting zoo? Hey, how's it going? Good. I'm Brooklyn.
No, I don't think so.
No, probably not. Maybe. I don't know. What have you guys got going on?
This is the robot petting zoo.
Are they friendly?
They are friendly.
Very friendly, kid friendly.
They are. And they're all, you printed them all, obviously.
They're all 3D printed on the replicators.
Can we get a close up of his shirt? Dude. That's a good shirt. That's a good shirt. Is one of them blowing bubbles?
So we have BubbleBot,
Here, will you hold the mic and talk about it?
We have BubbleBot, and ButtonBot, and Wheelie, and BumperBot. See, this is BubbleBot. He blows bubbles. He's got cool eyes and infrared sensors on the side so he can navigate. And back here's Wheelie. He's got these big, nice wheels and capacitance sensors inside so he can navigate, so you can try and pet him that way. And ButtonBot. They do fun things. And it's BumperBot here. Yeah.
They're great.
Thanks.
They're really cool. How do you guys make them?
You should look at these over here. It's the MakerBot replicator, and they're all made on that machine there.
So once you print the pieces, how do you put them together?
There's bolts. They're M3 bolts is mainly what we used, and you just screw them in, and inside there's an Arduino and some circuitry.
Oh, that one's stuck here. Smush it. You give it a little nudge.
He can sense sometimes.
What? How is he sensing anything?
There's a capacitance sensor on the inside. It's like a piece of copper, and it can change by inductance, so you can feel when things are nearby. It usually works.
Dude, rad. Okay, what about the ones with the clamps? Can they pinch stuff?
ButtonBot cannot pinch things. He just responds to the buttons. You should try it. Push a button.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here. I don't want to spill on the robots. Okay, so wait, what are their names?
This is Wheelie.
Wheelie.
And this is BumperBot.
BumperBot.
BubbleBot.
BubbleBot, obviously.
ButtonBot.
ButtonBot, okay. Oh, hello, little bot. It is like a petting zoo. Like, it's amazing how anthropomorphic these guys are. Get over here, get on the floor with me. I don't want to feel like a total... Okay. So that button makes him go backwards.
It's
I'm guessing. Every time it's a different function?
The buttons
Oh!
change positions.
They're all running away from me. I want them to like me.
Some make them stop.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah, I like this red one over here.
Okay, what does the red one do?
Same kinds of things. Each one has a little bit different personality.
Okay, so when you talk about a robot having personality, are you mad? Like,
we programmed the Arduino inside, so you can just give it different code and it'll run a different way.
okay. But what do you think it is about human nature that we call it personality?
To me, personality is just the way that something reacts. So, a dog will have personality. Nobody says dog-ality, but yeah.
Dog-ality.
Robotality. Each one has their own robot behavior. Yeah.
I like it. They're rad. Thanks a lot. That one kind of looks like a ladybug.
The colors,
Yeah, it's good. Want to show the camera? Oh. It's a robot petting zoo. It makes me think of Futurama. The clamps, the clamps.
Yeah, so they're static. They can't hurt anybody.
I love its little eyeballs. They're really great. Okay, are some of them making noise? Is this the one that's making noise?
Yeah, that's the noise. Tomorrow you'll have animal sounds when you push these.
Animal sounds?
We don't have them hooked up, but there's like a cat and a dog noise, and right now he's just beeping. But tomorrow these ones will have the sounds wired up.
So I have a feeling, I actually think I already know the most common question about these robots.
Yeah.
Can I buy one?
You can print your own.
Right? The answer is no, you could totally make one.
Yeah, you make it on the MakerBot replicator. And we're going to upload all the designs to Thingiverse. And Thingiverse.com has just plans of, I think there's 20,000 different objects that you can make. And yeah, just you load it up in the machine and it comes right out.
Ooh. Where is the sound coming from?
So this is a scribbler. It's like a robot that we're using that's just sitting on top of.
Yeah, it says Parallax on the bottom.
It does.
Awesome. We love Parallax. Where is it coming from?
Jason worked on this one. Me and Adam worked on this one and the BubbleBot. And Michael worked on Wheelie.
Dude, that pink and blue one is sick. That's my color scheme right there. Okay, bye, little guy. Oh my god, they're adorable. What's your name?
I'm Todd Black.
Todd, I'm Brooklyn.
Nice to meet you. MakerBot's in Brooklyn.
No.
Yeah.
I got to go check it out. It's pretty great.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Is that where you live?
I just moved up from Baltimore, so I live in Brooklyn now. I started working in March at MakerBot.
And what do you do for them?
I'm a 3D modeler and a maker.
Excellent. So you're making all the stuff that people put on or print off the Thingiverse?
Most of the project I've done so far has worked on these guys, so yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for giving us a tour.
Yeah, thanks.
And we'll see you soon. We'll be back later.
Cool, great.
Awesome. All right, let's go this way. I want to see some Gon Kieran in this gorgeous evening sunlight. As we're wrapping up tonight, I just sort of want to give like a little bit of an overview of the kinds of things you'll see at the fair. So you've seen the fire arts, the Brawly Flock. Remember when we got up on the lift? That seemed like it was yesterday. You'll see people who have little robot things that they're walking around with. You'll see guys with bike lights that can't stop talking. You'll see the MakerBot petting zoo. You'll see those crazy cool, huge sculpture things. But one of the things that's never been at Bay Area before that I'm pretty excited to see is Gon Kieran. So this parking lot that we're about to enter into is called the West Lot. And the West Lot rocks a couple different things. First of all, we got our homies up in RockMed. What up, RockMed? They're not EMTs, they're doctors, right? Like, you're all doctors, for real? Some of you are EMTs, but there's real doctors here, which is awesome. These guys do shows, you know? We've got, I don't even know how to say that name for the security services.
Praetorian.
Praetorian. And you guys are new this year, right?
No, we were here last year.
Oh, you are? New last year, which is still pretty new. And the camera guy is giving him a thumbs up. We like you.
Thank you.
We like you very much. Keeping everybody's gear on lockdown, making sure nothing crazy happens. Hooray for security. Then we've got the craft space. The craft fair is happening here in Bazaar. Oh my God, these are electric BMWs. I don't even know what to say. Like, we need to move away from the electric BMWs. The E42 chassis is all right, I guess. I'm more of an E36 kind of girl myself. And here is Gon Kieran. Gon Kieran premiered in Detroit, came to New York last year, and made it all the way to Maker Faire Bay Area. 69 feet, 250 gallons of propane, and only one completely decimated Space Invaders arcade game went into making it. It's amazing. We've got Big Ryan, Little Ryan, and Middle Ryan are the peeps who put it together, or were instrumental in putting it together. I have a feeling that a lot of people had something to do with this. And yeah, we love Gon Kieran. Love ourselves some Gon Kieran. The Duff beer keg, I haven't noticed that one before. So good. Have you seen it before?
I have. I saw it in New York.
In New York. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. I loved when there were kids climbing all over it. It was kind of cool to see.
Yeah, I totally want to get up there right now, but seeing as people are still wrenching on it, I'm going to wait a minute.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah. So, dude, I love Maker Faire.
I know.
Love it. But what a...
Looks like it's still missing a leg.
Yeah, one of the tire... Oh, you're right. It has multiple legs, right?
Yeah. One of them's not attached yet.
It's like a dissected bug.
Yeah.
Except it's a dissected giant fire-breathing dragon.
Yeah.
Dude, those are gnarly forklifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the legs are good, right? Made from fully recycled tires. Probably like pulled off the highway in Detroit. I can totally see these people like driving past a blowout. Cameraman is saying it's a true fact. They just drive past blowouts and pull over real quick, throw them in the back of the truck. One of my favorite videos that's actually on, so right now you're watching our stream, maybe via our makerfaire.com/live website, but maybe via our YouTube website, youtube.com/make. But on youtube.com/makerfaire, you can see the video of them driving the dragon through Detroit. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Okay, so I'm going to break it down. Cool. The dragon rolls, right? It's on the chassis of a dump truck, something like that. It doesn't have headlights. It doesn't have turn signals. And they started trying to bring it from the warehouse where they built it to the Henry Ford Museum in Detroit, where we do Maker Faire Detroit. And it was raining, and it was basically pretty much dark. And since you can't see out of the front really when the head is down, they had a team of cycle-side rodeo bike clowns, like 2 on each corner and a couple all around the perimeter, basically pedaling. Oh, from Mousetrap, sorry, cycle-side Mousetrap. I think it's a big happy family, but yeah. So these Mousetrap bike clowns are, and they have clown noses on. They're punk rockers on BMX bikes with clown noses, and they're cruising along with the dragon as it goes like 10 to 15 miles an hour. It's mostly dark. It's starting to rain, and the clowns basically keep other cars from hitting it and like help it make turns and stuff. And they pull up in front of a Detroit police station, and in the video you can watch the cops close the blinds. Like, they look out the window, and this is on the street with the punk rock bike clowns, and they just go like, and twist the blinds
I'm going to
closed.
pretend I didn't see that.
I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that, because really, what kind of ticket are you going to write the fire-breathing dragon?
And if you did write a ticket, where are you going to put it? Like,
Yeah, and
in
like,
the windshields.
how are you going to enforce payment on that?
Yeah.
There is no windshield to put the ticket on.
It's going to breathe fire on you. Like, what?
Yeah, just let it go. Just let it go. But yeah, it was pretty amazing to like watch it go across town, and we were really lucky. The guy who's on the camera right now, his name's Nat. He's my husband. He's awesome. But Natty was in Detroit and got to film the whole thing and edited a quick little piece. So I highly recommend going to youtube.com/makerfaire and checking that out. And yeah, you should do that. Like,
should.
Shame on you, Blake.
Yeah.
You haven't watched all 130 videos that are on the Maker Faire channel?
No, I haven't. I have a day job.
What's your day job? Quick shout out.
I'm a game designer. I work at Toys for Bob making a game called Skylanders.
Dude, okay, maybe you could explain some shit to me real quick. On YouTube, for a couple of days, there was this comment that I kept getting on all of our YouTube videos, every single one. It said, I took an arrow to the knee.
Yes. That is a Skyrim reference.
Skylanders, Skyrim, not the same.
Not the same.
But as a gamer, could you still explain it to me?
Yes. There was, in Skyrim, there are guards that patrol the city area, and they have a set number of lines that any of the guards can say. And one of them was, I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow in the knee. But because this is just a set of lines that any guard will say, every single guard has the potential to say that line. So it's sort of a running joke that every guard in the world took an arrow to the knee and is now no longer an adventurer.
Awesome.
And then the internet just took that and ran with it.
Yeah, they did. It's like, I don't know what this means. It makes no sense. I Googled it, and I think I found it on, like, knowyourmeme.com or something.
Yeah.
Which
good place.
I felt like a total square, though. Like,
Yeah.
you're supposed to know memes because you know the meme.
Right. Oh,
Not 'cause
I go
you
to
Googled the meme.
I go to Know Your Meme all the time. It's how I stay up on the crazy internet culture.
It's kind of impossible. It's kind of impossible. So yeah, Gon Kieran, there it is, being crazy and cool. It's not really an internet meme. It's more of a Maker Faire meme. Oh, that's the Caltrain. I think I think it would be a good time to remind people that they should take public transportation to Maker Faire tomorrow. If you're watching this right now and you don't have your plan for getting to the fair tomorrow, you need to make that happen right now. Go to our website. We've got all kinds of information about the Caltrain and carpooling, and there's different parking lots you can go to and shuttles you can take, because, like, more than likely you're not going to get your car here. Like, I'm sorry, we have a giant dragon in the parking lot. There's just no room for your car. So take the Caltrain here. There's a bike ride that's coming here. I think that you can still get on it. One comes from San Jose, one comes from the Mission, and then they meet up and they like storm the gates. And there's tons of shuttles from all the hotels around here, and tons of shuttles from like all kinds of random parking lots. So the other thing you can do to stay up on the traffic is follow @FaireTraffic. We know everybody watching right now is following @Maker Faire, and they're tweeting at us constantly, right? Telling us what they want to see. But you can also follow Fair Traffic, and that'll actually help get you here in person. So there's that.
Good advice.
For sure. All right, let's go back and get some dinner. Goodbye, Gon Kieran. Oh, wait, can we watch Chaos put the leg on? Wait a minute, I don't want to go yet. God, I always like sign off and say we're leaving, and then I want to see what happens. This is ridiculous. We're going to watch Chaos put the leg on Gon Kieran. Dude, epic. Look at his Oxblood Doc Martens. Amazing. And we got Big Ryan on it with the 2x4s.
Hopefully we'll get to see some precision forklift action.
Precision forklifting. That should totally be a sport.
Yes, absolutely.
You know who would win?
Forklifting.
Competitive forklifting. And then precision forklifting. I think it's like feats of forklifting strength.
Absolutely.
You know who would win every time? Department of Public Works from Black Rock City. I'm just saying. Nobody precision forklifts like them. I kind of feel actually right now, because you're wearing the headset, that we're like sports announcers.
Absolutely.
And Ryan comes in with the ultra lift. Oh, dropping it down, dropping it down. Oh, the crew's gathering. Actually, I'm not going to try to do that.
Yeah, it's...
I'm going to stop talking and just let the art speak for itself. All right, we'll say goodnight to Gon Kieran. Be fully assembled in the morning. Could you imagine spending all your time like making something and then having to put it in a flatbed truck, drive it across the country, and then like make it again? Like assemble all the parts and then assemble all the parts into a thing over and over again. All right, it's 7:40. Sun is setting. Gon Kieran's in the background. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. The cow train is roaring by. If you do one thing tomorrow when you're coming to the fair, the best thing would be to take the cow train. Try and fire breathing dragon. What more is there to be said than that? Oh, wait. I can think of something. Tune in tomorrow. Maker makerfaire.com/live. You're going to be able to see me wandering around doing this, but you could also click tabs to choose between a lot of different other content. We've got a fishbowl camera that'll be live interviews with the Make editors. And then we're going to have some Fora TV content. They're streaming from the center stage at Maker Faire. They're also streaming from the Tesla coil stage. So you can watch Arc Attack live on our site. And then there might be a few other surprises up our sleeves. Like maybe we'll get some content from Expo Hall stages. And maybe there'll be some spy cam action. I'm not exactly sure. But you can tweet at us, #Maker Faire. Tell us what you want to see. Tell us what you want me to go like climb on or jump on. Send requests for who you want me to give the mic to. And yeah, that's what's up. Have a great night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.